Yo, yo, what's up? Thursday night. About to hop into some BB tag here in a little bit, but, you know, I kind of wanted to do something relatively cool. I know last week it was a pretty cool response. I had my buddy Zenosuke, Rob, join me last week where we broke down the, BB tag patch notes and kind of discussed everything that was going to be going on with that patch and everything, as far as, what's going to be looking forward to the most and everything. And this weekend, there's not one, but two high-profile tournaments that's taking place this weekend. Anime Ascension, of course, out in California, is taking place this weekend, where they're running Under Night, Guilty Gear, BB Tag, and BlazBlue Central Fiction. And Evo Japan is also this weekend as well. So it's a pretty busy weekend as far as events and tournaments go. And I figured someone who has been following, especially the Arc Revo tour, and I don't think the guy that I'm having me joining me tonight gets a lot of credit for some of the stuff that he does. He does a lot of things behind the scene, not just for his region as far as, providing anime news as far as like BB Tag, all the anime games and everything, but he's behind a lot of different accounts too that help spread the news on certain things that's happening and everything. So I wanted to bring him on. Goes by the handle Blue. I'm calling him Blue the Pro Tag tonight because if you ever play against him, he plays nothing but Pro Tags. That's his MO. That's his thing. Ain't that right, Blue? You're just the Pro Tag man.
Okay, not all Pro Tag, but a few. Come on, you gotta give me a break. Naruto's not a Pro Tag. in his own right. Well, you talking about Kurogane or Shirogane? Kuro.
Okay, gotcha. Which I know you're excited about the potentially of Kurogane going into BB Tag, yep. Which we'll talk about that a little later and everything. But yeah, man. So like I was saying, like you do a lot of stuff behind the scenes, man. Like a lot of stuff, and you follow the Arc Revo Tour news very closely from some of the things that you do as far as that goes and everything. Just kind of like highlight some of the things that you do so people can check you out, follow you, things along those lines.
Okay, so mostly the things I do is I run two different. I run AFGC News with Gibbs FGC, which is basically an account where we just post any kind of anime fighting game news, whether it be Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue. We're getting a lot of stuff for Kill la Kill recently. And that's just a big account. That's kind of like our start you can in a way. But it's just like, it's something for people just to follow. And we actually got a big following after like the Grand Blue versus trailer. So
yeah, I mean, that's going to be in itself. I know we're talking about that too. We're actually, I think you, me, and a few others are actually going to plan like a pretty good, like, I'm not sure if we're going to do a podcast or a live stream about it, but especially, with Grand Blue Versus, which I know we're expecting more news on March 10th. They've already announced that there's going to be another info drop regarding that game then and everything. But yep. Yeah, dude, you're, like I said, you're just involved with everything when it comes to that stuff.
Oh, yeah, and like the biggest one that I'm currently working on is with One Frame Link. If people don't know, One Frame Link is a company that does stats and stuff like that. And recently I've done a stat overall for Frosty Faustings over the past three Arc Revo tours, which was Revolution 2018, Arc Revo Japan, and Southeast Asia Majors.
Gotcha.
So doing that was a lot of fun. Seeing how many freaking Gordo was in top 8 alone was amazing.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them, to say the least. Although, depending on what happens with this patch, there may not be as many Gordos when it comes to that.
Not as many, but I still think he's going to be a prominent character.
Oh, yeah. No,
we'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think, yeah, he'll still be solid. I don't think he's, completely in the coffin, but you're going to have to use a little more of your mental fortitude, brain, to be able to play with him a little better and everything. So, all right, with that said, though, what do you want to start off with first? Do you want to start off with Anime Ascension, since it's kind of the smaller of the two, and then we'll get into Evo Japan? Does that sound good for you?
Let's do Anime Ascension first.
Okay,
because
all right.
That is, while it's not a Arc Revo event, it is where most of the U.S. players travel to.
Right.
Because for Evo Japan, there was a total of maybe three U.S. players that traveled there.
Really?
Throughout all three of the Arc Revo games.
That's interesting.
And off the top of my head is Lost Soul, Bears, and this guy named Doomhammer, who plays Platinum. So.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, let's go ahead and start off with Anime Ascension then real quick. And I do have the webpage loaded up here, Smash GG page, which, by the way, I know once we get to it, I don't know what Evo Japan was thinking when they did their brackets because it's kind of hard to read, but we'll get to that a little bit later. But yeah, so Blue, starting off first with BB Tag here in Pool C1. Notable players in this pool, Iron God, of course, who's a really strong player. New 13 Gordeau is who he was playing. I think that's still the team he's rocking with. And then
Right.
Beta Dude as well, who was also at Frosty Faustings, that had a really strong performance there.
And he also won Kumite and Tessus.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, so he's a really strong player there too. But it's pretty safe to bet that those two are probably going to be the ones that get out of pools, right?
I'm not entirely sure because there is a lot of good players in this bracket. You have Jib Daly, who is more known for his Naoto play in BBCF.
Okay.
You have Meister, who is Beta Dude's first match, and he's also really strong. And then you have Neanderthal, who is a net player who also goes to Wednesday Night Fights and plays Yang Jubei. So
Really? Yang Jubei? Huh. That's never a character I ever thought about using was Jubei.
And he's been winning most of the Wednesday Night Fights when he goes. So
Huh.
I don't think it's going to be as free as people may think by looking at this.
So you think there could be potentially some upsets that could happen?
Very much so.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm looking at, and yeah, I know Smashy G does the projected thing too, which makes it interesting to say the least with that. But it's interesting that you highlight a few of those players too. And just because you mentioned Neanderthal playing Yang Jubei, I'm definitely going to be paying attention to that one for sure. Got to support the Yang players,
You gotta also support the Jubei players because there's only like 3 in the entire world.
Yeah, I guess Neanderthal, Eshi, and who would be the third?
Elion.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. All right, C2, looking at this pool, who we got? Of course, Shinku. Nerd Josh plays this game?
Nerd Josh plays it a bit. I don't exactly remember what team is, but he does play.
I mean, he plays everything, so it shouldn't be too much of a surprise, but I was just kind of shocked to see that. But that's an interesting first-round match if that ends up happening. Beautiful Dude, of course, is in this one as well. And then some of the other players, like I say, these players better than I do mainly. But those are the 3 names that came to my mind first right off the bat and everything. But yeah, that first round match is interesting with Shinku and Nerd Josh.
Oh yeah, that's definitely interesting. I think they said that brackets are locked in, so I don't think it's going to change.
You would think, especially with it only being a couple days away now, you would think.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure they're locked in. But we also said that about, like, Evo Japan, and they we changed a few more things. We're good.
Right. So, anyone else stand out in this pool in C2?
Nothing in particular. The biggest one that point out to me is Scary Yandere, who played Persona 4 Arena Ultimax and played Cell Labris.
Ooh, okay.
Also, Talking Chicken, he also played Persona. I think if I remember correctly, he played Akihiko. So he's probably going to double up on that BB tag. But unlike C1, I don't expect any upsets in this one. I think it's going to be Shinku, Lord, Beautiful Dude, and one other person to make it out.
Gotcha. All right, so moving on to D1 now. Of course, Jonah. Everyone knows Jonah. He gets to buy 2 in that first round. I mean, he's always a threat to be, in some way, shape, or form, being at least in top 8 and then some type of finals, winner final, loser final, grand final. He's always a major threat in there. Clem is another player that's somewhat known as well. I know I've seen that name quite a bit. Who else stands out for you in D1?
There's a few players. There is Fox, who you may know as Makoto Fox. He is the commentator, but he also played a good amount of time. I don't see him beating Jonah, but I can definitely see him making top 16.
Yeah.
Spectro, really strong. I want to say Ruby Gordo. He played that team for a bit. I don't know if he switched or not.
Mm.
Um, there could be some upset with Clem and Spectro, but I don't think anybody's expecting Jonah to go to loser before top 16.
No, yeah, that would be a shock if he did, especially with how strong he has been playing. And then to D2, which is the final pool BB tag for Anime Ascension that's taking place this weekend. A few names in here: Clover, LTL, SKD, of course. It's a pretty interesting bracket when you look at D2.
Oh yeah. The biggest name that jump in my head is of course LTL, Ruby Gordo from Canada.
Mm-hmm.
He has been pretty solid when it came to Canadian events, but he's been up and down when it comes to coming down to the US. So we'll see how that goes.
I thought he had didn't he have a pretty strong showing at Frosty? I thought I saw him over there at Frosty Faustings.
He made a pool in Frosty, but I don't think he made it that far after.
Gotcha. Okay. And of course, another one, Baco. If this is the Baco, I think I'm thinking
It
of.
is.
This is okay. The Makoto Nato. He's the one that, along with One Up, caused chaos in a pool that included Grover, Doza, Eshi, and Carey as well, Sentenchi in that one. He made it to winner's final of that pool with his Makoto Nato, and I think he beat Grover to get that far too and everything. So he's someone to keep an eye on.
Oh yeah, Bracco is really strong with his Makoto Naoto. What made it so strong is that Makoto, while he needs to get in, Naoto has just the right assist to help her out with that.
Mm-hmm.
And just the missteps that Makoto can give. It's just the biggest thing about Makoto and BB Tag is that you have to get in. And given the range of literally almost everybody else in the cast, that's not an easy task. So Naoto helps her out a lot.
Wow, and that team's only going to get stronger if the patch holds too. Like that, it's going to be a team to kind of keep an eye on for sure. So yeah, some notable names when it comes to BB Tag as far as what to expect in Anime Ascension, and it looks like it's a pretty good turnout too for this game. I think there was 63 in total, 63 entrants in total for BB Tag at Anime Ascension.
Give me 1 second.
I think it is 63. Yeah, that's what it's showing on Smash GG anyway.
Yep, 63.
All right, so on to Central Fiction. 57 entrants, so pretty good amount there, and a lot of the names are kind of similar as what you saw with BB Tag. SKD's obviously in this there. He's always a big threat when it comes to Central Fiction with his Yoi. Looking at the first poll here in Central Fiction, AB1, and Blue, I'm going to resort to the most of this with you because you have Central Fiction experience. I do not. I just go by the names that I see as far as, kind of the similar ones. I mean, Beta Dude's in this one. He gets a bye. So does Nano. I think that's how you pronounce it. Nano or Nano?
Nano.
Which one is it?
Nano.
Nano? Okay. So are those the kind of like the two notable players for AB1 and Central Fiction?
Yeah, the biggest one, Beta Dude, had some really bad luck because Serpent is also in the pool, and Serpent is a Terumi player.
Oh, okay.
Now, what makes this interesting is that Ragnar versus Terumi is still in Ragnar's favor, very much so. But Serpent is the kind of player that does not conform to any kind of strategy. You can't really get a read on him.
Oh, and really?
Beta is very much a player that kind of plays off of fundamentals, so that'll be an interesting match to watch.
All right, so
some other names. Elroff JP is I want to say Admiral, but I'm not entirely sure. Zong, and yeah, that's about it from this pool. I think the biggest one to look at is Beta Dude versus Serpent, or whoever makes it out of that lower side.
Gotcha.
But Nano having much trouble with Adaroth because that's the only person I can see getting to that level.
Okay. So but you think Serpent's kind of like the dark horse in it because he can cause some issues with just his play style, especially with Terami.
I wouldn't say he's a dark horse. People know him. He's part of the community and very much a well-known player. It's just I don't think these two have ever fought before. So.
Okay. AB2 got Breaker Dave, Kizzy K, of course. So really strong players, and I know Kizzy's also known for his play in Guilty Gear. Probably the best. No, probably he is. The best Sin player in the U.S. Who does he play in Central Fiction, though?
Central Fiction, he plays Jin.
Plays Jin? That makes sense.
Oh, come on!
I'm just saying that makes sense. That fits exactly what Kizzy likes to do. As far as like his play style, wasn't a bash. I'm just saying like that makes sense.
No, I just literally saw that. You're like, Sin. Okay, so who you play in Central Fiction? Jin. Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's what it was. Exactly. That's what it was. Just like, oh, of course he would play. That makes total sense. Who else stands out in this one?
In this pool, there isn't too many big names. Zipka is a big name personally for me because he is also another Naruto player. Oh, wow. I just looked at more the pool. Okay, so Zipka and Jib Dilly are, again, Naruto players that are from the area. So they're going to be on opposite sides of the bracket, but if they lose very early, they may see each other. So that will be a Naruto mirror I really want to watch.
Wait a minute. You said in the area. Are they from your area?
No, from Cali.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, when you said area, I was like, wait a minute. You had a couple guys from your area travel up?
Oh, hey, Nina. Evo Japan starts in about an hour.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yep.
Dang.
There are no anime games other than Dragon Ball today, though.
Oh, wait. What was a side tournament, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a side tournament. But all of the main anime games, so Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue Tag, are start tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So those will be all tomorrow night. All right, cool.
Yep.
I thought about maybe doing a stream, kind of like a watch with stream for tomorrow night. That might be fun. Maybe do that. Get some people in the Discord and chat it up and stuff like that. All right, so nothing else really standing out in AB2 then to you, right, for Central Fiction?
Jukebox Haru is a player, but I don't think you can beat Breaker Dave. It's Arakune. So if you get touched, you're in trouble, like, immediately. Like,
Okay.
Ryan, do you know how much, like, Arakune, like, what's his strategy in the CF?
Arakune? I know he's the character that made me stop playing Blaze Blue. That's what I know.
Okay, think about that. Think about your version of Arakune. And then times it, like, by 5 now.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
So, like, if he gets any kind of confirm, it could just be a 2A confirm. It goes right into Curse, does, like, 3.5 damage, and you got 2 misstep while you're in Curse.
Jeez.
Or if he has any kind of Curse on you, he can just overdrive, and you're in Curse immediately with the amount of bar he used.
Yikes. Yeah, Arakune. Yeah, that character. Ugh.
Yeah.
Arakune players. Sheesh. All right, so to AC1 now. SKD, obviously, he's the favorite to get out, but, we talked about LTL earlier. He's also in this, and Beautiful Dude's in this pool as well for AC1.
Yep. Like I said, Spectro is a big name. That Spike played Ragnar, of course. So I think Kaihala also played Ragnar. I'm not entirely sure. Let me check this real quick.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think the Spectre players are going to get out. Oh, no. Plays Lambda. Okay, so they're going to be Ragnar versus Lambda if Death Spike wins the first match. Which I don't see why he wouldn't.
Okay.
So I think whoever wins that has a chance. OTL plays 9, so Joshua's gonna have a good day. Beautiful dude, of course, played Relius, but I don't know if he can beat SKD.
Yeah.
I really hope he proves me wrong. Julian, if you somehow hear this stream, prove me wrong.
Make sure he clip that for Julian to hear. He's got Blue supporting him.
He already knows I support him. He already knows I have it back.
Oh, yeah, of course. And then AC2, talked about Jonah already, how strong he is in BB Tag. He's also very strong in CF as well.
Probably the world best Falconhine.
Mm-hmm.
Also plays Mai as a counter pick, so leaving nothing to chance against him.
Gotcha. And then Clem also in this. Talked about Neanderthal earlier. That's the player that you had me interested by telling me he was a Yang Jubei player. Does he play Jubei in Central Fiction, or who does he play?
Yep, he played Jubei in Central Fiction as well.
That makes sense.
He's not as strong in Central Fiction as he is in BB Tag, but he is still a strong Jubei player, so I expect him to do decently well. But it really depends on how his bracket goes against Clem.
Okay.
Clem is a absolutely scary player. So if I remember correctly, Clem also plays 9 again in CF. So if you take anything for granted, you're going to take a good 3.7k into a mess up.
Oof. Yeah, good old 9 and awesome.
Yeah, and I forgot. I'm doing all this on the fly, so I'm looking.
Sure, yeah.
He also plays Azrael, so yeah, that's even better.
Dang.
Because remember, if you're playing, Jubei has the special ability in Central Fiction where if you get hit, you're a crossing hit, no matter what. So you get your longer, better combos. Add that to Azrael, just crap damage, you're in trouble.
Yeah, he does. Yeesh. So, but it looks like, I mean, for the most part, both, we just went through the cross tag tournament and the Central Fiction tournament. Definitely some notable players to watch this weekend as well, especially during the downtime with Evo Japan, because their hours are going to be different and everything for the most part.
Oh yeah.
So that's going to be something to keep an eye on for sure. Maybe in a little bit, Echo Scene. I might do like a player lobby for people to hop in and play. But I'll let you know. It's going to be a little bit later because we're chatting it up here, discussing Anime Ascension and Evo Japan that's taking place this weekend. And of course the other Arc Revo tournament, Guilty Gear, 66 entrants for this tournament. And now I know you used to play Guilty Gear quite a bit. Do you still follow it as far as like the players?
I follow it a decent bit, mostly because of the Revel Tour. I still can't. Just side note, real quick. I'm surprised that Anime Ascension isn't a qualifier, but I guess they didn't want 2 events on the same weekend to be a qualifier, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of interesting with the way they did do that, especially with, like I said, like you were saying, both the events being this weekend. And that's why we're talking about it. All right, so Guilty Gear C1. Damon Dow, obviously a lot of people know who he is. BXA's Blaze, who has been a really, really strong player as of late, is someone to maybe pay attention to as well. Who are some of the other notables that you should be watching for in this C1 pool in Guilty Gear?
Sinking, even though he runs Dustloop, he is, the runner of Dustloop, so he plays Soul. He has a good understanding of Guilty Gear. He played it for a long time. So I don't think he gonna beat Daymondo, but that is a match that you want to see for just clean Guilty Gear play. Some other names will be, of course, that's a dumb first match with Blaze and Serpent. Serpent isn't as strong as in Guilty Gear as he is in Blaze Blue, but that'd still be a good match, especially since they live pretty close to one another, so I'm pretty sure they have fought before. Pinku, Super Raptor is some notable names I see. But all in all, this does not look like a bracket that looks it's going to change. I think it's going to be Del Mondo and Blaziken now.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking it will be. C2, Kid Viper, of course, really strong Johnny. Fu, who's the best Heiyun player in the U.S. Those are the two that kind of stand out for me as far as the C2 pool in Guilty Gear.
What's really interesting is that Kid Viper, if I remember correctly, this is his first tournament in a while. I think his last tournament, was Evo. So,
wow, it's been that long since he's played?
Actually, incorrect. It was Red Bull Conquest last chance qualifier.
Yeah, but still, even then, that's still a while. That's interesting.
That was like, I want to say that's October, November.
Mm-hmm. So considering it's about 4 months or so.
Yeah, November. So yeah, about 4 months.
January, 3 months. About 3 months since he's last played in a tournament like this.
Right. Some other names: Fu, of course, Cashew, WNE. That's just a personal one because he also works with one frame link. So
okay,
guy root for my guy. So
gotcha. All right, you got a couple guys you're rooting for in this one then.
Yeah, there's a few people in Guilty Gear that I really want to see do super well.
Yeah. All right, so now to D1. Kizzy K. He's a favorite to get out on winner's side. Hotashi, of course, we know him, South Florida. You know, you look at L-Felt players, it's between he and Lost Soul as being the two L-Felts in the U.S. Wondering Wolf, I've seen that name before somewhere. And Dead Spike, who we mentioned a few other times, also in this pool as well. So, but it kind of looks like it's going to be a pool that kind of belongs to Kizzy K and Otashi.
Yeah, I would agree as well. I'm looking at Wolf's name real quick, see if I can find something.
I think I've seen that name before somewhere. Bless you.
Thank you. I can only see that he plays Tau in BBCF, so that's probably a bad sign.
Oh, yeah, that would be.
But given Guilty Gear, I'm looking at it right now. It's not loading. Great. Oh, okay. So Venom, but this is really old Revelator, so we don't know if that changed.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think there's any like changes to the bracket. Guy can do super well as Scalbum, so that first match is pretty critical. Gearless Omni could do super well, but again, in that winner bracket, I don't see anything changing.
No, yeah, it's going to be really hard to see an upset there. And in D2, we have Marlon Pie, of course. We also have Nerd Josh is in this. Shinku is in this. Although, like I said, Shinku's been more involved with BB Tag. I don't know how much gear he's put in as of late. He played, correct me if I'm wrong, Shinku played Ramlethal, right? In Guilty Gear?
I want to agree. Give me a second.
And then, of course, beautiful dude in this as well. So there's some more high-profile names in this pool.
Played Dizzy.
Dizzy, that's right. Dizzy, that's right. Yeah, I thought it was Ramlethal, but no, it's Dizzy. That's right. Kind of interesting to see how this one will go, but I would have to think that the two favorites in this are probably going to be Marlon Pie and potentially Beautiful Dude.
Yeah. The only one that I can see changing is whoever wins B, Nerdjot and Volkelian. Both of them are very strong players in Guilty Gear. But with Marlon making the switch to Eno, I don't know if either of them are ready for Marlon's Eno.
Yeah.
So, plus the fact that Marlon did win the Red Bull Conquest, and he has also, I want to say, won NEC. Oh no, I can't see his NAC results, but he has gotten fifth in Guilty Gear at Frosty. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't see that happening. So
Yeah, and his is as with any character he plays, he's pretty solid. So, all right, man.
yeah,
so that kind of covers like Anime Ascension as far as like the pools and everything. Who do you think kind of putting you on the spot here a little bit, but who do you think wins Anime Ascension this weekend in Gear, BB Tag, and Central Fiction?
okay. For Gear, I think it's pretty safe to say Marlin is the big favorite, and I wouldn't be so inclined to disagree with that. Marlin has been very strong, showing constant wins, only really losing to foreign players. He does show a new level to Eno, and now that he has some time to recover, I think he will have a very strong Eno to combat against anybody else. For Blade Blue Central Fiction, I want to say, I want to say Jonah.
Jonah for Central Fiction? Okay.
Yeah. It's either him or SKD in my mind, and
right
now I think SKD really wants to get a PB tag win under his belt, so I think that because of that Jonah's going to have a slight edge, but that can definitely go either way, depending on who's in grand finals and who's in winners.
Okay. And then in cross tag?
Cross tag, again, toss up. Jonah is a big favorite. SKD is, of course, a big favorite. But I think a big name that people are not even thinking about is Shinku. Shinku has been grinding super hard to do really well in this tournament, as he is preparing himself for the next qualifier, which is Test the Showdown, which is his hometown. So he really wants to show that he's going to go off the right foot, try to get that win, and carry that momentum to May. So honestly, BB Tag is such a weird game that we don't have any defining players yet. We do have, but that game is still super new that anybody can really take it on a given week.
Yeah, it's pretty solid selections. I'll kind of give mine. I think for Gear, I think I'm going to go with Kizzy. I just think he's been playing at a really solid level. And as good as Marlon Pie is and everything, I wonder if he's going to be able to, like, if it ends up being he and Kizzy K meeting somewhere, how he'll be able to kind of, combat with Kizzy K in that regard. So I'm going to say for Gear, for me, I think Kizzy's going to win it. Central Fiction, I kind of agree with you with the Jonah pick. Although, SKD also has the ability to win, like you mentioned earlier, but I do think it will be Jonah that wins that one. And then in cross tag, I'll predict the upset. I'll say Shinku gets it.
Yeah.
I'll ride it with Shinku. Got to support, the Yang players. So
yeah, I knew that was the reason why.
Yep, got to, man. The best Yang in the U.S., possibly in the world right now. So,
like this is real time my thought process. He he picked Shinku. Okay, that's a cool upset pick. Wait.
Yep.
I'm picking for Nate.
Hey, I'm hoping he does it, but that's gonna be a fun, like I said, fun tournament to watch on a side or downtime as well. Especially with Evo Japan taking place this weekend, and which we'll get into. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The very interesting thing about Anime Ascension is that most of the stuff that happens for BB Tag and Blade Blue, going to be happening on before Evo Japan starts.
Oh, nice.
So, even Sunday, that's after Evo Japan is over. So
gotcha. And there might be some potential news maybe released by then. Not sure.
Probably not this tournament, but probably the next one we talk about.
Well, no, I'm saying like the news will be fresh off of Evo Japan if we get an announcement. All right, so let's talk about this a minute. First off, I tried looking at this bracket. I kid you not, They literally did one big bracket for 224 entrants for this. And it's just like, how do you read this? Like, it is insane. So I'm not going to, go over like every pool and bracket or whatever, because there's 224 entrants on this. It was easier to do it with Anime Ascension, but with this kind of being like a big, obviously the bigger of the two tournaments, and there's a ton of participants in this one. I'm just gonna ask you, like, who are going to be in your mind the players to watch in BB Tag for Evo Japan?
All right, so the biggest players to watch for Evo Japan. Are we talking about BB Tag?
Yes, BB Tag.
All right. So the biggest names that I can remember is Goda. Of course, he won Arc Rebel Japan. He is the the new Gordo. He is a very solid player, and this will be his first tournament after winning that tour. He also won KSB, the KBL, the winner battle. So this will be his first tournament of 2019. Looking to start off on a foot. Some other players to name off as I'm going down the list. Nameless, aka Hayao. He is very interesting. Hayao had won Evo, but he is still not qualified for the final just yet. So he's looking to get his first Arc Rebel win and punch the ticket to the finals. I'm just scrolling through, just looking for names at this point.
Yeah, that's all we need is just like the bigger names to keep an eye on.
Oh yeah, I forgot PD was going to this. PD, he's not super good of a player, but he does do some support for Arceus, so shout out to him. Nezu. Alright, so Nezu. I don't know if you've been following my Twitter, but I think Nezu should make it to the final just on determination alone. This man has gone to every single Arc Rebel qualifier so far.
Really?
He went to Revolution. He went to Southeast Asia Major. He went to Arc Rebel Japan. He went to Frosty, and now he's here at Arc Rebel or Evo Japan.
Wow, yeah, that's pure dedication, for sure.
Pure dedication. And the sad part is he only made top 8 in 2 tournaments. He made both Blaze Blue games and Revolution, and only made Blaze Blue Central Fission at Frosty. So,
okay. Interesting.
Hoping for him to make it to finals because, man, that's some dedication.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's getting some funding somewhere for all those and everything. See, Abigail's also in this as well.
Of course, Abigail, the big boy, Team Big Boys. Looking to make an impact. He does do okay in BB Tag, but he hasn't really made a big splash in the game just yet. So we'll see how that goes, as well as Nezu also plays My Naoto. So
okay, all right. Who else stands out here? Because I'm sorting through the names as well.
Mabushin is also a big name. I can't remember the team right off the top of my head, but he did do really well at Evo Japan's. So,
okay.
Arc Rebel Japan, sorry.
Gotcha.
So that's another name to look out for. Let's see here.
Oh wow, Punk made the trip out there.
Yep, Punk made the trip for mostly SF5, but I can definitely see him doing okay. In BB Tag, he does play Hyde, so.
Oh, he plays. Wait, Narukami Hyde? That's who he plays.
Yep. He played that and Hyde. Different more character. Can't remember off the top of my head.
I thought he played Jin at one point.
Yeah, Jin. Thank you. Jin.
Okay. Gotcha.
The one character he said he will never play though is Gordell. So
he's a little bit of pride there.
Oh, that's not even pride. He just hates that meta.
Oh, really?
he absolutely hates that meta. Like he likes BB tag, but once it started going through the Gordon meta, he was just like, I'm out.
Well, as to say, he might get back into it more though with this patch coming up too. So
we'll see.
We will see.
Kayame, of course, Mr. Hyde will be probably the last tournament he will be playing the team as a focus. Maybe.
I don't know about that. I mean, that's still going to be a strong team.
It's still going to be a strong team, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Of course, like I said, Mr. Hyde, instant overhead the game. Also, on New 13 is a big player. He plays Gordon New. Definitely could make an impact. Really depends on how he does against Kayame, because that is just a horrible third match. I would not want to go against Kayame this early.
No.
Fenrich, he played, I want to say Jin Hyde? Can't remember. The last time we seen Fenrich play BB Tag was Southeast Asia Majors, so.
Wow, really? That long ago, huh?
Well, he probably also plays it during the Cyclops weeklies, but I haven't been able to keep up with it. Yep, Jin Hyde.
Jin Hyde, okay. Makes sense for him. Let's see. Who else have we got in here that is...
Ame is a big name. Nakasta. If you look at match 165.
165?
Yep.
Okay.
That player is really strong. And if I remember who he plays, that would be a big help. But he made top 8 at Arc Battle Japan. Really strong legacy player if you play them in other games. So I can definitely see him doing super well.
Okay.
Let's see. What else?
Yeah, I'm scrolling through the names. I'm not seeing any other ones that's kind of standing out. And of course, some of these also is in Japanese, so I can't read Japanese too well. So I'm letting you do that since you're actually studying the language.
I didn't know Saka went to this tournament. Saka plays Chie. I want to say Chie Yukiko.
Okay.
That's a personal pick. Don't see him going super far, but respect.
Yeah. Of course, Dora is in this.
Dora still looking to find that first one for BB Tag. He gotten really close in the past 2 arc levels that he made it to, which was Steam and Frosty's. So he's looking to finally take one, and he's looking pretty primed to be the first player to qualify in 2 games. So
yeah, I know he was saying at Frosty he was the American Ruby Gordos are a different animal. This is what he was saying. I saw a tweet where he talked about like how he can beat all the Ruby and Gordos in Japan, but America's is different.
Because we're more nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
But the biggest thing about Dora is he also entered Central Fishing, which is a really interesting dynamic because, like I said, he qualified that already, so he probably looking to get some more points or try to steal a spot for the second place.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. All right, let's see.
Koji KOG, biggest team for EK. Biggest thing about Koji is that he is looking to make a big impact in Steam because he got 3rd at Arc Rebel Japan, but he hasn't really gone to anywhere since. So this will be the first tournament in a while.
Gotcha. All right. Trying to see if there's anyone else that stands out. Doesn't look like it. Because who else?
Kanamente, which is match. What match is this? 180 or 181. Right now he plays, if I remember correctly, Miss Yuzuriha Ruby. So
Okay. There's
yeah, that's something.
a local guy of ours that lives in Tallahassee. That's the team he was playing. It was Yuzuriha Ruby. It's an interesting team.
It's a really interesting team because it works out with both of them having teleport to get behind you. Con actually done okay at Arc Rebel events, but he never made a top 8 just yet.
Okay. Still someone to pay attention to, though, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Anyone else kind of stand out to you?
Yamasta. If you don't know this name, mostly from Blaze Blue's Central Fiction. 189, by the way.
Yeah.
He plays Izanami in Central Fiction, and I actually have not seen him play tag just yet, so that'll be interesting to watch. Again, he won Blaze Blue Central Fiction for at Arc Rebel Japan, so going for the second time.
Okay.
And that should be it from what I can see.
Gotcha. And so BB Tag will start tomorrow night here in the U.S.
Tomorrow night, correct.
Okay, cool. What time on the East Coast? Is that going to be 11 p.m. or something like that?
It should start at, I want to say 8 o'clock, but let me double check.
Oh, 8 p.m.?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me check coming up. Eventually, when my computer loads fast enough.
Always having those PC's issues.
You know it. Yes.
So 8 p.m. tomorrow. 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
tomorrow night. Gotcha. All right, that'll be good to know. Like I said, I might do like a watch with stream of that then, if that's the case.
Oh.
If it's at 8 p.m. Well, I work till 8, so probably start more close to 9 for that. So.
My mistake.
Yeah.
The pool starts at 8, but they won't start streaming BB Tag until 10.
Until when?
10.
Oh, 10 p.m. Okay, that's not too bad.
Because it'd be pool from 10 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. and then they do top 64 from 2:30 to 6. No, 2:30 to 4. Sorry.
Okay, so yeah, super late night then.
Super late night.
US, but that'll be all right. That'll be fun. We all watch that. That'll be fun.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
You'll be asleep.
I can't stay up late. You should know me.
You'll just catch the archive. All right. So now there isn't an official Central Fiction tournament going on at this event, right? It's more of a side tournament?
Yes, it is a side tournament, but it's being run by Art System Works themselves.
Okay.
So let me track it for you.
Let's see if I can find myself, because I see the official tournaments.
Here it is. I'm just gonna put this in chat, and you can, because they actually do it the pool style, so AD. So.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Check chat right now.
Ah, dang it, Nightbot.
God dang it, Nightbot.
It's all good. I got it here. All right. So which one am I looking at? There we go. There's only 20 participants at this one.
No, there's 80, but they're broken down into 20 per pool.
Oh, so
if you make it to winter finals or lose, if you make it to winter finals and win, or you make it loser finals and win, then.
Oh, I see. So I see it. So there's the top 8 here and everything, and then these other 4 broken down and
Yep.
Gotcha.
So basically, if you see their names in grand finals on Saturday, they made top 8.
Gotcha. Okay, so all right, so I guess we'll just look at this is Trying to see which one this is. I clicked on the first one underneath the top eight one.
That's
I had
cool.
a D block.
Yep, that's D block.
Okay.
So let me go to that because I started at A. Big names, like I said, Doomhammer played Platinum. Nezu, who probably went, like I said, went to every llRCBll event. Also plays Hibiki in Central Vixen, so, and probably known as one of the best Hibikis in the world. If you get touched, good luck. Also in the pool is Ryota, who plays. So hard to remember characters. Ryota. I want to say Izanami, but I'm not entirely sure.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's going to be quite a few Izanamis in this event. That seems like to be the character that Japan plays, is Izanami. Oh, S?
Yep.
S is another one, though. I know Japan plays a lot of.
Yep. S is a pretty renowned character in Japan. Probably said to be one of a lot of Japan players saying that she is the best character in the game right now. So
Really? S is?
Yep.
Eesh, I figured it would be Izanami. Especially with what we saw at llRCBll last year.
People say that she's close, but S is by far and away definitely they say is the best character.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. All right.
Some other names. Hatako from 11. Mio from Match 2 from the Taito. But I don't see any upsets in this one. I think it will be Nezu and Ryota.
Okay.
But also, this is Japan, where it's like Blade Blue is one of their biggest games on the arcade, so I can definitely be calling wrong names right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a little more tricky to try to predict this one because of how the scene is over there in Japan with its Blaze Blue players for sure. All right. So let's go ahead and head over to A block then. And a lot of these names I can't read, so you're gonna have to educate me on this one. Like, who are the players to watch on this one?
All right, so the biggest name on here is of course Finridge, from Match 6.
Okay.
He is by far and away probably the most known Blaze Blue player in the world. Some other names is Titenshi from Match 9. He is the one with the buy. He plays Izayoi as well. And right next to SKD, probably people would say is the best player.
Yep.
Other names, Mista, which is Match 7, who played Ragna. Guchichi from Match 2, if I can. Who does he play? Like, there's a lot of players in this that I recognize by name, but I cannot tell you characters to save my life.
Gotcha.
Some other names. Zaihan, which is Match 1. So, I don't think this is an easy bracket. Sako, of course, like I said. I don't think there's going to be an easy bracket on the lower side. I think this will be pretty easy for Finridge, to be honest, though.
Okay.
But the lower side will be interesting to watch.
Okay. Good to know there. All right, so now... Oh, go ahead.
One more thing.
Oh, okay.
I say that Finridge is going to have an easy road, but he does fight Tenshi, which is Izayoi versus Jin. That is in Jin's favor, but Tenshi does trade with Finridge, so.
Gotcha. Okay. Good to know there. All right, so now to B block. And again, can't read names because I'm illiterate in Japanese.
Yuta is I want to say Izanami.
Okay.
I want to be right for once. Come on.
Let him be right for once.
Darn it.
You aren't?
Nope, it's an S player.
Ah.
One of their names is Nakashima, who plays. He's also from the Legami. Legami has a few players. Used to have Goda back at llRCBll Japan, but he left the team a while ago.
Mm.
I want to try and find this character real quick. Lychee. All right. Some other names. Masai. I want to look at what the player is. I don't know Kanji super well, but Math 11, I don't know who the player. Apparently, neither can Google.
And which one is this one?
I want to. I think I want to learn who Mass 9 is, but I can't find anything.
Oh, okay.
But Utah is the biggest name. Probably don't see him really making upsets. And but Natista play S. He made top 8 at Steam, so it's going to be interesting if he can make top 8 again.
Okay.
Especially since the first match is a Lychee mirror, apparently.
Bless you again.
Thank you. Yeah. Shiroma also plays Lychee. So that match 8 is going to be a Lychee mirror at the very beginning of the tournament.
There's a lot of Lychees in this one then.
Yeah, Lychee definitely play more in Japan than they do in the US. Actually, they think that Lychee is pretty strong as well. Not like as strong, but definitely a character that can sneak up on you and kill you for not knowing the matchup. So.
Alrighty. Let's see. So, good to move on to the final block that we'll go over C block.
Yep, sure.
All right.
Biggest names, of course, Dora, Lin Yu, also Akira. So that'd be an interesting match. Monster, who definitely plays 9, and Izanami, play a miss of both. Definitely been focusing on Izanami lately, though. So.
Okay.
Gak Zu, who plays New, if I remember correctly. I want to say New, but I'm not confident in that. Yeah, those are the biggest players. You also have a few players from various other countries, such as Suzy and Happy, but I don't see this really turning out any different either.
So you think this will be pretty straightforward?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maku is a name that I recognize, but I don't really know per se. I want to say he's a 9 player, but I'm not sure. And 9 versus Bang. Have fun, Bang. But I think it's Dora, and I think Dora should be fine to make it out in winners.
Gotcha. Okay. So that kind of covers everything with Central Fiction, which again is considered a side tournament at Evo Japan this year. So now we go to Guilty Gear, and this is the. By the way, looking at these numbers, can you believe how crazy these numbers are? Like all the other tournaments, with the exception of SF5 at Evo Japan, are like relatively close to each other. Tekken 7 has the highest amount with 512, but then you got Gear with 320, Soul Calibur 288, BB Tag has 224, King of Fighters has 192. SF5 though, 1,024 players for Evo Japan. That is crazy.
Let me see if I can find this real fast. All right, here it is. You say that's a lot of players?
For this particular event, I'm saying like the I know like overall it isn't, but like just looking at that number compared to the other tournaments is.
Oh yeah, like they're knowing that.
Right. I'm just comparing those 6. I know it definitely compared to other numbers that we've seen with regular Evo and stuff like that. That number is trumped easily. But just kind of comparing these 6 official tournaments.
Just compare real quick. So, Street Fighter 5 had got a drop of 54%.
Comparing to Evo this past year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it had 2,217 last year.
Right.
Tekken had a drop of 57%. What's one of that? I want to say Guilty Gear. Oh, Guilty Gear had a drop of 73%.
That's a lot.
Yep. Soul Calibur was new, so it had no real changes. Blaze Blue had a drop of 63%. King of Fighters had a drop of 65%.
Yeah.
And them not having Smash Bros. Or ARMS dropped it considerably, so the whole tournament dropped 63% from last year's entrance.
Yeah. Comparing it to Evo that took place here in the U.S., yeah, that's a significant drop. Tuffy, I already promised Blue I'm not going to ask him about that 5th Fate. I already promised him because I already know his feelings on it.
I don't want to talk about the 5th Fate. Oh.
We're not. I promised you we weren't. P-Dog, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? Yeah, so, yeah, but, I mean, the numbers, I know that was one thing they brought up, how the numbers were pretty low for this event, per se. I guess, like, compared to, like, what they were maybe potentially expecting. But just the fact that SF5 still has, that many entrants and, like, the rest of these.
And also, the big thing is this is kind of Street Fighter 5 first big tournament before final round, so this is probably giving people a chance to warm up before it.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's definitely a good point.
Because CPT or final round doesn't start for another month now, so
yeah,
this is literally a month of warm up.
Gotcha. That makes sense. All right, so do we want to go over Guilty Gear? I mean, I think we know the big players that are going to be here.
Look at any Japan top 8 for Guilty Gear. There you go.
Exactly.
And maybe in Lost Soul as well. There you go. You got your U.S. player.
Yeah, I am curious to see how he does. Lost Soul is there this weekend?
Yes.
Okay. I am curious to see how he
Lost
does.
Soul is the only real U.S. player there.
Gotcha. Is Doran in this as well?
Doran is not.
He's okay. He's not participating in this one.
I'm pretty sure he is doing some military work right now.
Okay, gotcha. That would make sense. Let's see. Yeah, I mean it's literally the who's who that's in this and anything.
Like if you follow any sort of Guilty, you kind of know.
Yeah.
There, the biggest name that people want to see do well is either LOX or Teresa, especially after Frosty.
Oh yeah, definitely. See Kazanoku's also in this. Kazanoku, he's in Guilty Gear. Yeah, he's listed in here on. I would scroll down. I'm at on 157. I see Kazanoko there.
Yeah, let me put it to you this way: Kazanoko got 100 points in both. Wait, he got 100 points in Guilty Gear, and he has 160 points in BB Tag.
Huh. I didn't see him in BB Tag though.
Don't think he entered.
Just entered Guilty Gear this time around.
Yeah, she probably just to focus to be like, I probably want to qualify for this really quick.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that makes sense. Let's see who else. Like obviously, yeah. I mean, see a few names here. 310 Venom. Everyone knows who that is. Turio.
Makado.
Yep. Omito's in this too, right?
Yep.
Well, that's probably gonna be the person that wins it.
So Ogawa returning to Guilty Gear after a while.
Yeah.
Looking to qualify.
Machabo, of course, in this as well.
Machabo, this is his first Arc Revel event, I want to say.
Sounds about right.
I don't know if he went to Arc Revel Japan.
Yeah. So yeah, it's basically the same people that if you follow Guilty Gear and you follow the Japanese side, you know all these names: Kadako, Teresa. Yeah. It's always going to be Japanese Guilty Gear is always a treat to watch because all the top players are there. There's Lost Soul at 189. Lost Soul got the bye too, so giving a little bit of love and respect to Lost Soul.
The Lost Soul still has Wong Nathan on his name.
I didn't see it. No, it just says Lost Soul on it, but I'm pretty sure he'll have Long Nation on there.
Oh yeah, Justin took it. Justin paid for the trip, so.
Oh yeah, then he'll definitely have it for sure. So, all right, cool. So it kind of goes over all the tournaments that we're gonna see at Evo Japan, as well as you know with all the events that's going on there. So I guess before I take a break here, and like I said, we'll play some matches in a little bit if you want, man. In BB Tag if you want. But what are you expecting over at Evo Japan? Like, what are some of the things you're excited about, and what are some of the things that you're anticipating to see this weekend there?
I'm really excited for just the level of play. What's very interesting about Evo Japan is that most of the players are Japanese, and this is the first time in a while. Even Evo Japan 2018 did not give Japan players that much support because it was just the one English stream and that's about it. But this time it's going to be multiple streams for all the games. So a lot of players that you never heard of are going to get their chance to sign. I'm really looking forward to BB Tag. Actually, before I go any further on that, okay, so BB Tag. Oh, this is gonna make a lot of people mad.
What are you about to share?
You probably know by what I just said, huh? BB Tag is 2 out of 3.
Oh, it is really. Oof. Yep. Ugh.
I want to let me double check with the official website before I say that again.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people that are not gonna be happy about that.
I think the Japanese players are more fine with it, but you know, US is just like.
Oh yeah.
Let me check. The regulation. Yep. 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3 at Evo Japan.
And the typical winner finals, loser final.
Right. Okay. Ooh, that'll make things interesting. 2 out of 3 throughout, huh? Huh. Up until the finals. And that's only Evo Japan that does that, or like the Japanese tournaments, I guess. Do all the Japanese tournaments? Do they all go 2 out of 3 like that?
Most of them. If I remember correctly, the Winter Battle did it like that. Arc Rebel Japan did it like that. Steam did it like that.
So the US
Revolution didn't know, so that's why they did it like that. But most tournaments do 2 out of 3.
So the US is the only, I guess, the only.
They're the biggest advocate of it. There probably are places that does 2 out of 3 in Japan or 3 out of 5 in Japan, but America is by far and away the biggest people that do 3 out of 5.
Now, what are the official Arc Revo rules? Is it 3 out of 5 or 2 out of 3?
It depends. The Arc Revo rules say it depends on the tournament organizer.
Okay. So like the Arc Revo finals.
Arc Revo finals have not been set.
Okay. So I guess they'll just decide that.
I think they're going to push for 3 out of 5 for Arc Revo finals because they know people love that. But that's their biggest thing.
Huh. It's very, very interesting. 2 out of 3. Yeah, so those matches are going to go super quick. Oh yeah, I guess King of Fighters KO14 just started for Evo Japan. That's what P-Dog is saying.
Yep, they're starting to stream now on twitch.tv/Evo. I don't think they started KOF just yet. Yeah, because the main Evo stream is going to be the
10% for the Gladiators.
Main Evo stream today. It's just going to be some DOA exhibitions and stuff like that.
Ah. Hey, I might pay attention to that since I'm picking up DOA.
Hey,
man, Hitomi.
I'm definitely not buying it, but when we meet up in Jesco sometime, I'll be like, sure, I'll play and get bodied for a bit.
Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's all for fun.
And I said that I literally told them, oh yeah, Evo Japan BB tag at 2 out of 3. Everybody just like, why?
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but
I'm just telling people now so they know what to expect.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do.
Oh no. Should I put it on AFCC news? I feel like I'm about to start a riot if I put it there.
You're just sharing the news, man. That's all you're doing. You're just sharing news. That's all you're doing.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Time to start a riot.
That's funny. I think what I'll do in the meantime, while we're discussing this, I might throw as soon as the Dead or Alive exhibition starts up, I'll maybe throw that up on there for people to watch on us too while we're discussing things. All right, so what else? What else are you looking forward to this weekend?
The biggest thing I look forward to, well, I guess we can't talk about Evo without an announcement. Even though I don't want to be talking about a certain thing, but I do think we're going to finally figure out what the Fifth Faith is. I think they've been teasing it enough. I think they said that they were going to announce something at the end of February, early March,
right,
or like mid-February or something like that. So I think this is finally the time for that. The trailer gives off clear explanation that there is something for them to sell. Question is, what is it? That is the better question. So I know a lot of people are saying things like Shingon Kagura.
Right, because of the audio files that was found way back when.
Oh yeah.
What was that? That was back in July or something like that?
That was back in May.
Was it May? Was that long?
Yeah, because when we had the beta, people data mined it.
Oh, that's right. It was the Switch version that they data mined because, yeah, Switch version didn't have any parameters set.
Yep.
That's right. Jeez, it was that long ago when those files were discovered, huh? Oh boy, wow. Yeah, because I mean, I'm curious about it. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm more interested to see, you know, the other characters they decide to put in the game. Which, you know, from the sound of it, you know, with that last trailer when they announced the arcade version, with Kuragane's Japanese voice actor, kind of rounding out that trailer in a sense. You figure there's going to be some new characters coming out with that. So I'm more interested to see, like, some of the existing characters that they throw in there, as well as, like, you know, the Ruby characters that they throw in there as well.
That is my biggest thing for the if they reveal a fifth faith. It's like, who are they gonna take for Ruby? Because, like I said,
there's a lot of characters they could choose from.
More than just the main four.
Mm-hmm.
Always. So and you know, I don't follow Ruby that much yet. I haven't even started the anime yet.
Right.
But I do think they should get some more characters, even if it's just a few more.
I'm curious to see who they add. And it's funny because, like, I know I've been saying, like, I'm gonna be trying out all these characters when the patch drops and everything. But I'm gonna be honest, if Pyrrha is one of those characters that gets announced, my team's set. I'm gonna be playing Yang Pyrrha. That's like, I'm not even gonna be messing around with anything else. Tuffy's saying, give me Teddy. Teddy would be interesting in this game.
Teddy would be very interesting, but they have to make him in a way that's not platinum.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I guess you could do, like, you could make it work where... I'm just checking something. Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. I was looking at Anime Sensitive to see if it's 3 out of 5. They said, rule to be announced. I'm going to check their website real quick. Because if they don't have 3 out of 5, I think I'm going to definitely start a riot if I post that one too. That one is guaranteed riot.
I would think that the Anime Ascension will run 3 out of 5. I'm
sure too, but you can never be too sure.
No, it's not. P-Dog saying KOF for the Fifth Fate. I don't know about King of Fighters.
No. Lori's and Million Arthur. We're good.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, Million Arthur I saw, like, only had, like, 40 entrants, I think I saw, as a side tournament for Evo Japan. But that's kind of sad. I enjoy Million Arthur times I've played it and everything. But I've been, like I said, I've been back on that BB tag grind now for a while.
Okay, I read it better. I read Blade Blue Cartel. I thought I saw 2 out of 3, and then 3 out of 5, and then for finals. But then I said, "Oh wait, it's Under Night." No, it's 3 out of 5 the entire tournament. Good.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, Under Night. No. I think Under Night, for Anime and such, I think Under Night had the most entrants.
For Anime since.
Yeah, I think they had like 74 or something like that.
Yep. Under Night had the most.
You know, good for Under Night though. I mean, I really enjoy that game when I play it. I just wish online netcode was a lot better than what it is. Because I would play that game a lot more too. If the netcode was better.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I'm glad to see that game has picked up as much steam as it has, though. It seems like there's a ton of people that really enjoy that game. And rightfully so. It's very solid.
It's a really good game. Do you think it has a chance for the Evo lineup, though?
Boy, man. That Evo lineup is going to be so interesting.
Well, yeah, like, my friends are like, let's do a contest for it. I'm like, God dang it.
Oh, like a poll of whether that makes the Evo lineup or not?
Yeah.
Let's see. What are the games that are the front runners? Street Fighter V, obviously.
Yeah, so the games are 99% guaranteed. Street Fighter V, Tekken 7, and Ultimate. And I would add Dragon Ball as well. Those 4 games are pretty much guaranteed.
You think Dragon Ball will get in?
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope you're right. I mean, it didn't make Evo Japan, and that's its backyard.
I think that's more of whoever's on the Japan side not knowing what tournaments are.
Yeah.
They still do tournaments on other sides of the world. The only tournament that got booted from Dragon Ball is DreamHack Atlanta, which they still had a DreamHack winner, Anime Assassin, but it's run by another company.
Right.
And then Evo Japan, which is a Japanese tournament. So
I hope you're right. Because I mean, I do enjoy watching DBFZ when it's going. So I'm hoping it does get announced, but I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't make the lineup. But I mean, like I said, you might be right on that though, as far as it goes. So you think those are the 4 for sures?
Street
Fighter V, Tekken, Smash Ultimate, and Dragon Ball Fighters. Okay.
There's one more. I forgot about one. Mortal Kombat.
Ah, well, yeah. I mean that's going to be, right off the heels of its release. Basically, that would be like 3 or 4 months in, so that would make sense. All right, so that's 5 for sure. So the other 4 that would be up for it. Which one?
You think there will be 9 games?
That's kind of what they've had in the past. Has been 9 games as being their main games.
It was 8 last year.
It was 8. Okay, it's around that 8 to 9 range.
8 to 9, at most 10.
Yeah. So those 5 for sure. So the games that would be up for consideration then to me would be Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah. I think they're gonna get in, but there had literally been no traction on Soul Calibur ever since release.
Yeah, which is kind of interesting when you look at it. I think Arc Systems will give some money, so maybe BB Tag gets in there again.
I think BB Tag is the only one that gets in. I think that one has a real chance.
Of all the Arc Systems
out
games.
of 3, yeah. I think that's the only one that has a chance.
What about when do you think Grand Blue is going to drop?
I don't think it's going to be main game.
You don't think so?
I do think it's going to come out before. It's either going to be before or very soon after Evo, but I don't think it's going to be main game. I think they're going to use that as a chance to be like, hey, play Grand Blue versus that Evo.
So you use it more of as like a demo, sort of? Because
Yeah,
I mean, I am curious to see when they do announce a release date. I don't.
And plus the fact that we're only, I think my biggest tell is that it's not going to be on the roster. Is that they said that they're going to announce new characters on March 10th. I'm assuming the Evo announcement to be like the end of this month.
Okay.
So, and we don't know a date for it yet. That's why I'm like, no.
Yeah.
At least for BB Tag last year, we knew it was going to come out in June.
Right. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what they do with that. But
yeah, that's why I don't think it's going to be in. I think it's going to be a demo that you can play at Evo.
That's probably most likely right. We kind of agree with you on that.
Very sad because you Carrie, and Nosuke would definitely be over there to be like, yeah.
Well, I don't know. We're planning on going. Well, I mean, no, Tenshi's already bought his stuff and everything, but I know Zenosuke and I were piecing together our plan to go to Anime Expo this summer.
Isn't that like 2 weeks before?
When is Evo this year? Is it still August or is it back in July?
It's the first month. It's the first week of August.
Okay, no, this will be like a month before Evo. Yeah, because Anime Expo is always the first week of July.
Oh, it's on 4th of July. Okay.
Yeah. So, but I mean, there's a strong chance that you know, if the game's not released yet, there's a strong chance that it could be a demo over there. So.
Darn it! You're right. Ah, man. Everybody's gonna play. I'm gonna play it on release day. You guys are gonna be like, "Hey, you want to play?" I'm gonna be like, "Oh, sure." Wait, what's happening?
You never know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. So I'm kind of with you though. I do expect to hear some announcements as far as some of the things that we're gonna be kind of like expecting as far as like news, some new trailers and everything. Maybe an update on when that balance patch for BB tag is going to release.
Yeah, I think the trailer is going to be about the new characters, and it's going to be like, oh, a whole new season begins. The same way Dragon Ball and like Tekken does it. Whole new season begins. Here's a few characters. It comes out Wednesday or something.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool if they did that and everything. Did they announce when the official release date was going to be for... Wait a minute. Hold on. What the hell is this? Is Japan doing a live action One Piece? I'm seeing this on Twitch. On their Twitch. Like running commercials.
What are you talking about?
This is like... That's all One Piece characters, right?
So I watched the stream.
I guess it was an Indeed commercial.
What just happened?
I don't know what's going on right now. I just saw like One Piece characters in like live.
Okay, I'm watching your stream, Ryan. I don't see any. I see a Nissan commercial.
Well, that's because it just transitioned over to a Nissan commercial. This is what's taking place right now on the Evo stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I lost connection of you, by the way.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't hear what you're saying.
Oh, you cut me out?
Hold on.
You're still in the Discord, aren't you, Blue? I think Blue's trying to get back in.
Test.
There you are. Are you can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know what happened there. There was no, it was a I think it was an Indeed commercial or something like that, but they were using like people dressed up as like One Piece characters. That was kind of interesting.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Just go back on the archive.
Okay.
You'll see it.
Wait, real quick though, what kind of person was playing Chopper?
I didn't see Chopper in there.
Darn it.
Yeah, didn't see anyone as Chopper. Yeah, right now the Evo stream's just showing a bunch of commercials before they start. This ad supports Evo. Elder Scrolls. There's a new Elder Scrolls coming out?
What were you asking?
There's a new Elder Scrolls that's coming out?
Yeah.
Huh. I am. Something new every day.
Yeah, like what you were saying is like, they did not announce like a past release date yet, so that's what I'm expecting out of Evo.
Okay. Well, also like I guess the arcade release date they haven't announced yet either, too. Right?
Yeah,
because they just done location tests.
Yeah, they just done location tests. I don't think I can see them doing one more location test. I think the pass that they used for the location test and they gave out in English is what we're going to be sticking with for a while. So, with maybe a few minor adjustments after a while.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see.
But in terms of announcements,
do we get a Guilty Gear announcement?
I want to say no.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm leaning towards, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards that as well. I don't think there will be a Guilty Gear announcement. It'd be nice if they did one, but I don't think it's going to happen right now. which is unfortunate because I know I know that fan base and that player base has been waiting for an announcement forever, but it just hasn't happened yet.
Right.
So
yeah, that's a funny thing about the Fifth Faith for me. It's just like people have been waiting longer for some other games than you have for this one. And I'm like, chill.
Yeah. It's pretty rough to say the least. As far as that goes,
more information than just a patch release. Like I said, I think the new characters will come together with the patch. That's usually how things work.
Yeah. That's what P Dog was asking. Yeah, no, I think the same thing. I think it'll be a full-fledged announcement with new stuff coming, for sure. I am curious though how many characters, if they do bring in new characters, right? I do wonder how many are they going to add, because, I mean, just for an example, if they do like 3 for each franchise, right, minus the Ruby side, right? I mean, that's 9 characters already there, and then whatever they add with the Fifth Fate and everything, I mean, it's going to be a pretty hefty addition that they add to this. I would think.
Saturday night will be a very interesting night for various reasons.
Cabinets in the lobbies. That's what Tuffy's saying.
Oh,
kind of like Guilty Gear. You have a lobby, but the multiple matches could be played in a lobby and everything. That'd be kind of dope. I mean, I would welcome that instead of like the waiting around and watch like one individual game of BB Tag. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because we're talking about how Evo Japan rules being 2 out of 3 is rough. You imagine sitting in an 8-player lobby in BB Tag and it's best of 1. That'd be rough.
Can you think about a tournament that does 2 out? Oh wait.
It's a lot, man. Yeah, outside of that, I mean, I really don't know what else could be announced.
I don't think Street Fighter 5 are going to get anything just yet.
No, same, because, I mean, they're still kind of fresh off the... I shouldn't say fresh, but, I mean, the Kage release is still relatively new. It's
even though the Street Fighter 5 community is going nuts about hearing nothing.
Yeah, well, I
honestly don't get that at all.
Yeah, well, they also got they got Dio Blanca now too, so they're having to deal with that.
I'm sad that's banned. It makes sense, but I want to see that at least once in tournament, and then they'd be like, "Okay, no, can't do that again."
Didn't Wednesday Night Fights do something where like someone said that like they were gonna pay someone like a $50 cash or some type of cash to the first person that pulls off like a Blanca Infinite in a match, and then after that, moving forward, it's banned. I thought I saw something like that with the Wednesday Night Fights. I'm like, that's kind of a funny way to do that.
I hope that's real so I can look it up and laugh.
Yeah. So, I don't know. The person might have been joking. I thought I might have read that on Twitter somewhere.
It's like when, like, hell, was it like 2014. It's like, do you know what the, Love Phantom is in Blaze Blue?
I don't.
Okay, so it's like this, like, pseudo infinite that Adriel can do. If you have both weak points on your opponent, you can do this one combo where you're just going to go back and forth. You just go back and forth between the characters, just doing 5M.
Oh, jeez.
Or 5B, and you can do it for like a good 6 seconds before they drop out, right?
Sheesh.
And some way at like NEC 2014 was like, I'll give $100 to the first person that does it on stream. The dude, this one dude, not only does it, he does it twice in one match.
Oh no. That is jacked up, man. What the hell?
I gotta find you this link. It's amazing.
Well, just DM me on it. I
got you. I don't want to get banned on Twitter. on your Twitch chat.
Yeah, because I still gotta figure out how to adjust Nightbot properly, because it's still kind of doing some things where I don't want it to do what it does, but it does what it wants to do anyway. So like I'm still trying to adjust that.
All right.
Excuse me, good lord, I don't know why I'm yawning tonight. Yeesh. It's only 11 o'clock. It's not like it's super late.
Here's the link with the time. Please put this, show this on the stream.
Oh yeah, I will. Where'd you send it? Did you send it to me in Discord?
Discord.
Okay. One sec. Un momento. You said this is time stamped already?
It's already time stamped for the first one.
Okay. All right. So. All right. Let me load everything up real quick here. Let me back it up a little bit too. I appreciate this name, SKD's final form. It's kind of funny. All right. Let me see what this was. All right, let's see what this is. Oh, let me back it up a little bit.
Oh my god.
All right, so
That 2C is such a
all right.
Oh my god, the overhead.
Probably should have just started at the very beginning.
Yeah.
3K.
What?
I told you.
Oh my god, it take it just like floating up there forever. Wow.
Again, someone got paid for do that.
Jeez.
Like I said, he doesn't do it once, he does it twice.
That's funny. Oh my gosh. That's why video games are amazing. You get to see funny stuff like that. That's amazing. And no, I had never seen that glitch before in my life. Or that bug, I guess. That is crazy. Alright, man. I think we basically covered everything as far as what to... I'm sorry?
We were gonna talk about the Evo tile, but that's about it.
The which one now?
The Evo lineup.
Oh, yeah. We were still discussing that. So what we were saying, for sure, shoe-ins were going to be SF5, Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Dragon Ball, and Smash Ultimate.
Yep.
So that's 5 there.
All right. Question: do you think Melee will make it back?
There's a part of me that just kind of wants that game to go away. Like, I respect Melee for what it is and everything, but I just feel like it kind of takes a spot for, like, another community to get in. Because you already got the representation with Smash, you know, Ultimate. I have a funny feeling it will be in it, though.
Yeah, same. I do think it will be probably as last year. I want to say that.
Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, though, I mean, a lot of those players are having a, you know, or have welcomed Smash Ultimate relatively well from what I saw.
The only one that really hasn't really transitioned to Ultimate is Hungry Box.
Well, that's not a shock, though. I mean, that's really not a surprise to me.
No.
Yeah, I think it could be. I think it will be in it again. And that's going to be kind of... I have my feelings on that, but at the same time, though, I mean... kind of understand why it would be back in. I don't know. I think for this conversation, though, like if I had to say yay or nay for sure on it, I probably would say, yeah, it's probably going to be in there. What else could there be? So that'd be 6 then if that's the case. If Melee gets in there.
Yeah.
So you're leaving room for like either 2 or 3 more games for the Evo lineup.
Right.
Which would be what? BB Tag, I would think would probably be a game that would take one of those spots.
Yeah. Like one more anime game, I think.
Yeah. No, I don't think there's enough steam for Dead or Alive to be considered in that lineup.
Well, to be honest, if it's not DOA or Soul Calibur, what else could it be?
Would they throw Guilty Gear back in? Just because of
I think
Japanese representation?
I feel like Guilty Gear's side tournament status, though, as of right now.
It depends. I mean, if they do announce something soon about...
Like, if they say something at EVO, sure. Last main game Guilty Gear for SR.
Yeah.
But if they don't say anything at EVO Japan, it's side game. 100%.
Yeah, you're guaranteeing that.
Here's the thing about the anime games. BB Tag had the benefit of we knowing that something new is coming. So that gives EVO a chance to be like, oh, more people may come in. Right. With Blade Blue Central Fission or Guilty Gear, they're not entirely sure. Blade Blue Central Fission is done. So that's side game.
Okay.
Guilty Gear is the same way, but it could have another game.
Okay.
So they can go off the fact to be like, it's the last time you'll see this version at EVO.
Gotcha. Okay. I see what you're saying. I just, as many years as Guilty Gear has been featured, that'll be interesting for me to see.
1 year, doesn't it? It came in 2015? What?
13, I thought. 2013 or 2014.
Huh?
I thought it was 2013 or 2014.
Was it 2013?
I think so. For the first Xrd?
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
I know I didn't start playing it until Revelator.
Yeah, it wasn't there in 2013.
Yeah, so it released in arcades on February 20th, 2014. And then was released in December of 2014 for console. So it was 2014.
Okay, so it was first Evo was 2015, I guess.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. We need a new game to Guilty Gear is what Katz is saying. Yeah, I mean, it's that 5-year lifespan. 5 years. It's that 5-year lifespan now, which is for games basically. I'm curious what they would do with that a new Guilty Gear, or at least some form of an update. Probably buff Johnny because he needs it. Because why not?
Even more buff Johnny.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh no. I was like, did it skip 2017? No, it was Rev 2. So it's been Rev 2 for the past 2 years.
Right. Yeah, so it was regular Xrd, then Revelator, then Rev 2.
2 years of Rev 2.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm curious about that, to say the least.
What I put myself down is that it's gonna. I thought this would. I said it was going to be 9 games, and I said that this year would be the year of the 3D fighter. So I did put all 3D games in there, even DOA and Soul Calibur.
So you think DOA will be part of that lineup?
Yeah, I think it's just for the fact that support the game.
I'm just wondering if it would have enough support to warrant that.
We also said the same thing about BB Tag, but guess what happened?
Well, BB Tag, yeah, true. But but Arc
No,
Systems.
like, literally, think about BB Tag last year in the preseason. After Evo Japan, everybody was just like, "Oh no, this is not what we wanted.
Yeah.
Screw this game." And then it was the beta where everybody was like, "Oh, this is actually kind of cool."
Yeah.
And the game came out, and then CEO happened, and then Evo.
do we want to bring up and remember CEO of what happened with that one?
Oh god, that was interesting.
Dude, I felt so bad for you, man. I was just like, when that went down the way it did, and it had that many people register for it. You, me, and Tong were like trying to run it.
I can't remember her name. Darn it.
Yeah.
I feel so bad when I keep forgetting her name. But yeah, all four of us just pretty much just like, well, we got a tournament. We're going to finish this in like 5 hours.
Yeah, it was crazy. You're able to get it done though. You're able to do it.
We were able to do it somehow.
It just took a while.
And people got mad at like llRCBll for not having that as a main game. He literally, like, I think I told you this. He literally came up to me, wheelchair and all, during that time, being like, "I'm sorry, Tag wasn't a main game. I felt so bad about it." I'm like, "Don't worry about it." Nobody knew what this game was. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say, I heard people saying the same thing, and it was just like, you had no idea it was gonna like turn up the way it did. Especially at first, it was just like seeing how, because we've seen it go the opposite way with these games, right? Where there'll be a lot of hype with it, and then the game drops, and it's cool for like that first 2 months or whatever, but then like people like stop playing it for whatever reason because dumb stuff gets found or whatever the case may be.
Right.
Things along those lines. I mean, SF5 was a real prime example of that. Mm. And then all of a sudden, you know, BB Tag became a game where it's like you weren't sure about it. You heard the DLC practices and people hated that and everything.
DLC with 18 other DLC characters, and you're like, why? It was gonna be. We didn't know how much the DLC was,
right?
How much the game was at that time. So we were like, full price for 20 characters. Then the DLC season pass, and we were like, no.
Which didn't end up like, all in all, it ended up being like the same price just about as being like a regular game.
But at the time we didn't know that, so we were all like,
Mm-hmm. And then the demo drops, and everyone's like, "Oh, wait a minute, this is actually kind of fun." And then, yeah,
I remember the day the demo dropped, you guys had DL at HF, and I was like, I want to be there. And then I came the very next day for Revival, and it's just like, you looked at me, and you're like, "Of course you're playing that team." I'm like,
that was a fun day, man. Like we had some of South Florida come up too for that, like Mystic right. And what's his name? I'm trying to remember, Juggernaut or something like that.
Yeah, Juggernaut.
Yeah. They all came up too and everything because we were running we were the only event in Florida that day was running a BB Tag tournament. And shout out to Arc Systems, by the way, they actually featured that in one of their streams, announcing that Jacksonville was going to be running that. So that was cool. Yeah, that was a good day. And I think Kerry was playing Ruby Gordeau that first day, and he won that tournament.
I absolutely remember that because I had to fight him like second or third round, and all he literally did the freaking entire match, and he did that for the first like 3 months of the game, was freaking Ruby just stayed up in the air.
Yep.
Called Gordeau assist.
The teleporting.
I was just like, what the frick do I do?
Leave it to Kerry to find a tactic that is hard to fight day one. Oh, geez, yeah, I remember that. That was kind of funny.
When we didn't know, back when we didn't even know what Active Switch was, what
No.
cross combo is.
No, we didn't know a thing about it. Like there was like none of the meta was discovered.
25 seconds. Nobody could go to Resonance level 4 ever.
No. Oh man, that was good times. Those were good times. Those were fun, to say the least.
Yeah, that was definitely fun.
Oh, geez, good times. Man, it's taking forever for this. Been waiting for this Dead or Alive exhibition to start up and everything, but it's been taking forever.
Oh, I can help you out with that. If you go to Evo 2, they're starting Street Fighter.
Yeah, but who wants to watch that?
Like I said, I'm on my bed, so literally laid out. So I'm like, what's interesting going on right now?
Yeah, there's more people waiting for the exhibition though than the rest of the channels. Like I'm on the KOF channel right now for like Evo 4. They have 845 viewers for that. There's 741 for Soul Calibur. 2,600 for SF5.
Does Soul Calibur start?
It's getting ready to. It looks like. Getting ready to. It looks like.
So the only stream that's live right now is Street Fighter. Great.
Well, KOF is too, but it's Ring A and Hell Pockets hamming it up.
Oh, I didn't know that they started the KO streaming.
Yeah. Kind of curious to see what goes with that. I don't know which one I would rather watch, though. I kind of would rather watch the Dead or Alive exhibition. Because, like, I know that's the next game that is coming out that I'm getting after playing through the DOA 6 beta. And I was like,
I literally only played that one day I gave you tips on.
Yeah, dude, I didn't realize, like, how that game actually gets as far as its mechanics and everything. I was like, huh.
Yeah, I knew it had depth. It had crazy depth. And that's why I think it's going to be an Evo, because people are like, wait, so this game is more than just fan service?
Yeah.
Wait. That is literally, like, my only reason. Is because they're trying to take DOA a little bit more seriously. And I think that would be the perfect way to do it.
Hey, all I know is they got a punch girl in it. Hitomi's awesome.
Oh, Mila.
And, oh yeah, and what is it? Is it Mila or Mila?
Mila.
Yeah, MMA girl. Yeah, she's cool too.
Yeah, I played her in 5 a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna main Hitomi in that game. Hitomi's awesome. It's punch girls, man. I got a thing for punch girls. I can't help it.
Play Makoto.
Dude, seriously, I want to play Makoto. Especially in BB Tag, I want to play Makoto Yang. Like that would be the perfect team for me to play. But God, Makoto needs help. Jeez, it's like my gosh, it is such a struggle with her. The first team I played in BB Tag was Makoto Ruby. Before Yang was released. Like that was seriously my first team I played was Makoto Ruby.
Yeah, I was the same way. Like I said, like you hired my main team, but I also tried to make like you Chie work, and I'm just like, ooh, Chie, why?
Well, maybe she's gonna be better in this patch or anything.
Oh yeah, she's a lot better.
Yeah, is she though?
Like,
I mean,
clearly the path notes is this. You said you wanted to talk to me about the path notes real quick.
Yeah,
the path literally this. If you're a Persona character, you got buffed. If you're an Under Night character, you got a little bit nerfed, but not too much. If you're a Ruby character, you got buffed. And if you're a Blade Blue character, you vary.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, the Under Night cast is still going to be strong for the most part, though.
That's just Under Night because they're Under Night characters.
Yeah. I mean, I've said, like, Rob and I had a conversation about this. Like, the only difference we had was with the second and third franchises. Like, there was no debate, though, that the Under Night cast was by far the strongest cast in the game, and the Persona cast was the weakest. But
Oh,
you can make an argument between the Ruby cast and the Blaze Blue cast overall of which one would be like second or third. And even then, it's kind of like, well, they're more like a 2A, 2B in a sense.
Right. It's literally because of the fact that Persona characters, other than Mistru and Narukami, every other character rely on their Persona too much, and it leaves them open for red health damage.
Yeah. Well, now with the tweaks to the Persona characters, the way they did, maybe that will boost them up a little bit.
A little bit, but the thing is, they're still open for attack with the Persona. The only thing is that Persona can't be hit by cross burst anymore, so you're not taking double damage on a cross burst.
Right.
Because that was still stupid. Let me take double red health because you're trying to save your character.
P-Dog, your first team was Orie Ruby? That's actually a pretty solid team for the most part.
Who played Orie Ruby? Oh, it was also Carrie.
Carrie also played Orie Ruby, but then he went back to Ruby Gordo.
Because I remember it was freaking 2B the God, like I'm playing Dragon Ball.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. But then, like, people started figuring out, basically when Mitsuru dropped, they were like, okay, yeah, Mitsuru is the better character of the two.
Yeah, like, let's see, Rapier. Okay. Orie, you'll be fine for now. Mitsuru, you're in the game? Do you still have JB? Okay, you're the better Rapier character.
Yeah. Yeah. That's basically what it was, for the most part.
Yeah, pretty much. It was like everybody that wanted to play Mitsuru played Orie until Mitsuru came out, and then everybody went to Mitsuru.
I guess then, who do you think are going to be the characters, the new characters? Well, I guess let me
like the new character for the franchise that we do now.
For the franchises we do know, like how many do you think it will? Like how many new characters do we see per franchise, and who do you think there will be?
I want to say they're going to probably do 20 again.
20 overall?
20 overall. So that means I think they're going to do 4 per.
Okay.
So for Blaze Blue, they're going to do Naoto.
Okay.
And my heart said they're going to try Hibiki.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure on that one. Because then you got everybody from CF. They could try Valkenheim, but that one would be pretty challenging.
Yeah, would his like wolf form be like B attacks or something like that?
It like you would go into wolf with B, and then you have all your movesets.
Yeah.
So like 5B is wolf.
Yeah.
I do think another Morikuma unit is going to get in. Which one? I have no idea.
That'll be either Lambda or Mu 12.
Yeah. And then the final character I think is going to be, I want to say, either Bullet or Kokonoi.
Bullet would actually...
I can see Kokonoi working in the system hard.
Yeah. Bullet could probably benefit from the system too.
Oh, Seekin definitely will as well.
Yeah.
That's why I picked those two over like Celica or like Lycee.
Gotcha. Yeah, so... Yeah, I mean, Kuragane is the shoe-in, I think. As far as the other 3, if we're going to say 4 per franchise... Let's see, Kuragane, Hibiki makes sense. Trying to think about the other 2. I'm trying to think of the Blaze Blue cast all in all. Is Nami?
I had to look at the Deathloop wiki to remember all of them.
Yeah, is Nami make it?
She could make it, but she would have to be toned down hardly.
Yeah, so like she would be completely toned down a lot. So yeah, I think definitely Kuragane and Hibiki for sure. And then I'll say Bullet and Kokonoe being the other 2. I think so. That'd be your 4 there for that. Persona, Tuffy.
Persona kind of tough because, like Tuffy said, literally everybody that's in vanilla in this game, there's nobody from Ultimate. So
Right.
I think they're going to try to pull off some characters from Ultimate. I want to say if they have to pick 4, Rise, Adachi, Sho, either like Mizuki form or normal, and then maybe a Velvet Realm character.
So you think Teddy gets left out?
Huh?
You think Teddy gets left out?
I think Teddy gets left out again.
I know a lot of people would be sad about that. If that's the case, 'cause I know there's a few people that's hoping for Teddy to get in.
I can see Teddy getting in, but they would have to rework him to make 2 weird levels.
Yeah. No.
Like
We'll
his
see.
freaking 5A would just be the baseball bat, and that would just be terrifying.
Imagine just like Teddy's 5A just hitting projectiles.
Actually, I can see Teddy working. It's just like his biggest problem would be his DP because the counter thing. I don't know how you would make that work because what Teddy does with his counter is he puts you in the rage so you can't block another hit.
Yeah.
If you parry Teddy that time around, what does he do? Does he does like a Yosuke thing where he just pushes you away or what?
Right. Yeah, so I think for me, I do think it. The popularity of Adachi, I think he gets in. Sho being the other one because he can fit that play style of the game for sure. Elizabeth for the Velvet Room, and then that 4th one, I'll say most likely Teddy would probably be the 4th one. If that's
my heart really, really, really wants either Yukari or Junpei in this game too.
Junpei would be kind of cool.
I think both of them would be really cool in this game.
Yeah, potentially. All right, so Under Night.
Or like if they're gonna do the 20 character thing, yeah, those are where that makes sense.
Gotcha. So Under Night, I have my wish list as far as like who I would like to see in this game from the Under Night cast. You want me to start it?
Yeah.
I think Wagner. I think Seth. I think Byakuya. And the 4th one, Enkidu. No, actually, no. Let me scratch that. Scratch Enkidu and then Nanase. Be that one. So, Wagner, Nanase, Seth, Byakuya.
I'm almost agreeing with you. I think the list for me would be like Seth, because everybody's still super surprised that he wasn't in the first season.
Right.
Like, I think everybody expected him to be, him and Hyde that had some kind of intro together.
Yeah. Plus, let me get his soundtrack too. Let me get that sound. Let me get Seth's soundtrack in BB Tag.
For the other characters, I do think Nanase. So I personally just want Nanase because literally her birthday is tomorrow, and all I want is freaking Nanase themes.
Yeah.
All day.
Mm-hmm.
It would make the most sense for her to be a character.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so give me the Nanase themes. People send me the Nanase themes tomorrow.
I'll make sure I'll put that as an alert for me to throw in
because
Nanase.
I don't mind the song as much as other people do. I love this song is fine.
Mm-hmm.
The other two, I do think that Wagner has a real chance. Wagner is pretty infamous at this point, pretty popular character.
Yep.
Just thing is, would be how would her power-ups work? But I don't think that would be too big of an issue.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, they can make it work with her, where she, the 22A and 22B gives her the power-ups, like what it is. I mean, it's like Blake's clones.
That's like the only dangerous part is if you do it where it's the 2-2s, you can do 22 ASS, free power up, and you have to block my assist. Have fun.
Dude, I think that's what will end up happening.
Oh God.
I really, I mean, seriously, I think that's the way it would happen. Like the fact that you can assist call, block string, and then be able to power up Wagner and everything. I do think that would be her play style.
Yeah.
And she'll be really, really strong because she'll have great normals and reverse beat, and that she also can power up like that.
And she'll be probably 16k health.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. I
And
see it.
The final character, I don't think it will be Byakuya, like you said, because people would just be goddamn confused as hell between Byakuya and you.
Right.
So I think it will be Hilda.
Oh, Hilda?
Hilda, sorry.
Hilda has a chance of making it in.
I feel like this season will probably be a season of adding one villain. I didn't say any for Blaze Blue, but I wouldn't be surprised if like Tsurumi or Susan gets in somehow.
Oh, like Susanoo?
Yeah. But I do think they're going to add a few more villains into the game.
Maybe, potentially. Susanoo would be interesting, though.
Tsurumi would make the most sense for Blaze Blue because then you have the intro between Hazama and Tsurumi just being like... because they are separate now, so...
Yeah, that's understandable. All right, so the Ruby characters. So 4 Ruby characters.
Anything about this realm except a few characters. You go first if you have the most knowledge.
Yeah, I would think if we're going to go with that 4, right, as far as the Ruby characters, I think most likely then if that's going to be the case, they would just rock with Juniper. And that would be Jean, Nora, Pyrrha, and Ren being the 4. If they do go with that. Now, I personally would like to see some other characters as well. Of those 3, obviously I would love Pyrrha being in it the most. But, you know, you also have fan favorites that people would want Crow in there. Another Scythe user, basically. You know, you also...
I don't know how that would do at this time of the age right now.
Yeah, well, yeah, good point. Yeah, unless they use... Yeah, I see what you're referencing. Unless they use lines that were already cut. I don't know. Because they would have to be in production, I guess, in that regard.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't mind it, but I could definitely see it having some kind of a backlash.
Well, but even then, if that was the case, like, that wouldn't be... Like, that wouldn't be their fault, you know? I mean, because they would have a deadline, and if it's already committed in that and everything, they have to use what they have to use. Like, that's just business standpoint.
Yeah.
I mean...
Pyra Roman Mercury's son.
Okay, yeah, so Pyrrha, who I mentioned earlier, Roman Torchwick, who is like the first villain, but he also was killed off in season 3. Mercury is kind of like a kicker, like Taekwondo style fighter, and then Sun is his son's fighting style is kind of cool actually. He's
like nuts, right?
Shotgun nunchucks is what he had. That he also can also make it into a staff too.
What's a freak? Oh yeah, I forgot. Like Michael plays them.
Yeah, it's yeah. Everyone. That's the one thing about Ruby. Every weapon's a gun, with the exception of Weiss, but Weiss uses dust, so that's why. Oh yeah, Penny as well would be another one that people would want.
I think if we have to do the 4th thing, I don't think we have to reserve ourselves onto like a 4-person team because that's what we have for Team Ruby, and
right.
I don't think people are really expecting another full-on team.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, I know, and I know you guys ran your own like unofficial polls and everything as far as popularity goes.
Oh no, that was not me. That was another account.
Oh well, there's been other like official ones ran and everything. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, John doesn't have a gun either. You're right. You're 100% correct on that. He's also an exception to the rule in the Ruby
If
series.
I have to say 4 characters, though, I want to say John and Pyra because those 2 have the most connection to the other 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then, like, it'd probably be, like, 2 other characters that are outside of.
To be honest, I think another character that'd be kind of dope in this game would be Emerald. Because, like, her semblance or ability is, like, illusion, where she creates, like, different illusions and stuff. So she would... kind
of like a clone kind of thing?
Yeah, but, like, she can create, like, different images and stuff like that and everything. So it would be kind of cool to see Emerald in it. Like, Emerald and Mercury could be a team. I think that could be what it would be, maybe, potentially. It could be like John and Pyrrha being like 2 of that, and then Mercury and Emerald being the other 2.
Okay, quick question. How much of a connection does Adam have with to the 4, other than Blake?
Really just Blake.
Okay.
But at the same time, though, like, Adam would be interesting in this game. He would basically be Virgil. Just about.
God. don't, please.
No, I'm serious. Like that would be, he would be Virgil. That's exactly what he would be.
Because I was thinking about him, but I would figure that they want the Ruby cast to have almost everybody have a connection with one another.
Mm. Yeah, it's potentially. I mean, to be honest, like, I'm just expecting them to eventually have, like, a Ruby game, like a Ruby fighting game coming out soon. Because there's really a lot of characters you could just throw in there. Especially with, like, how the series has progressed and everything.
Mm-hmm. Like, what? It's just finished this 5th season, like, last
6th.
month?
It's the 6th season.
God.
Yeah. They just finished their 6th
if there's
chapter.
more Ruby characters, I'm going to have to speed up.
Yeah, I mean, but the majority of them, like, as long as you know, like, the major 12 or so. I mean,
the major 12? You kidding me? I only know, like, 6.
Well, dude, you've watched other shows like Naruto and One Piece and stuff like that. How many characters are in those damn series?
Good point.
I mean, Naruto alone. You're crying out loud.
And I can remember that. And I can remember what they do. You're useless. You're useless. You actually help with one thing. You're useless.
But I'm just saying, like, you could also add in, like, Yang's mom, Raven, who ends up being an integral piece. Like, she could be someone that could be in a fighting game one day with what she's able to do. So I mean, they've added on quite a few, like, characters that have, like, some significance to them in the series, at least.
This Ruby fighting game DLC character winner.
Could be that, yeah, could be. So, and then obviously, we'll find out what the 5th fate's going to be eventually. And again, I mean, they have the audio files of the Senran Kagura characters that were in there, which I don't know a thing about that game. I've never played it. I just seen clips of it here and there, and that's there's a lot of bounce to it from what I understand. So there's that. It's floaty.
Jeez.
It's a floaty game. This is the best way I can put it. So I'm just kind of waiting for that info as far as being like, all right, this is the 5th fate. Okay, cool. Let's see what these characters do and everything, and then just kind of go from there. Right. So, I mean, like I said, I'm just kind of just waiting to see what that's going to be. Like I said, I'm more interested in seeing what characters they add with the other franchises, when there's going to be a patch note release of, you know, what took place with the location test at the arcade, and then just go ahead and just get rocking and rolling with this second season in BB Tag. Because I'm doing a lot of exploring right now as far as like different teams I'm looking at. And when I say different teams, it's different characters I can pair with Yang for the most part, because I'm never dropping Yang. That is always going to be my main character. Like some of the other characters I've messed around with have been, you know, at least in training mode anyway, has been Chie, Akihiko, Blake, which I've actually played Yang Blake as far as matchup experience goes, and I'm having a lot of fun with that team. And then the other character that I'm waiting to try out, but I'm actually going to wait until the patch drops before I start messing with her, because she's changed significantly in my mind as far as how she's going to work is going to be Izuyoi.
Right.
Because she's had some different changes. That's just kind of like, that's a character I should just go ahead and wait till after the patch before I start messing with her.
Mm-hmm.
So, what about you? Just Kuragane? Is that all you're looking forward to?
Kuragane pretty much, and whoever comes out of the Persona cast, because you know my attachment to Persona, I will probably play them a little bit. I've always been a big fan of the Persona cast, even if I don't play like half the roster. I do try to mess with them a little bit. Like a team I would play for like a few days would just Narukami Labras, because I just really like Labras connecting with you in the game. So it really just depends, to be honest.
When do you think we'll hear an announcement about Persona 5 Arena?
The concert. Absolutely the concert.
Do you think they'll drop that news at the concert?
Absolutely.
When is that? That's in April, right?
The concert's in April, yes.
That would be interesting. That would be a really interesting time to release info about a fighting game.
They done it before, I think. Let me see when they announced Arena, because they announced Persona 5 at the concert, and if Persona 5, that's huge. They announced the 2 dancing games and Persona Q last year. So it's not out of the ordinary for them to just come out of nowhere to announce a game.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, that would be dope if they did do that. Announce Persona 5 Arena at the big concert that they do. And again, that's slated for April, so that'd be kind of dope if they did do that. And obviously, I'll have my eye on that game as well if they make that announcement.
Apparently, Persona 4 Arena was announced in a Famitsu article.
Oh, okay. So, Famitsu. Okay. Still, though, it kind of got me thinking that would be kind of dope if they did do that.
And, of course, the first gameplay showed at a concert.
Ah, so that's what they did. So they released the info first, and then you saw actual footage at the concert.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. That's neat.
Same thing for Persona 5 in a way. They announced Persona 5 at the concert, like they were about to do the next game. But then we had no info until like the year after. And then they showed that concert again with more gameplay. You can see what's happening and stuff like that.
Interesting.
So yeah, like the Persona concerts are like their biggest way of being like, here's new Persona news. Like if you're going to the concert, you're expecting something, right? What makes this year interesting is that for the first time ever, they're doing it 2 days.
Oh, so this is the first year they're doing a 2-day event with their concert?
Yep.
Okay.
Usually It's just a one night concert.
Huh.
But this is two, so it's really interesting.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
so most people are probably expecting it on the end of the second night,
Mm-hmm.
but it's really interesting to see. They're going a little bit further because what they do for the Persona concert is they put all the songs from all the games and just have like one music fest. So
Huh. Well, that's something to keep an eye on then.
if
I didn't know they
if
went
there
down
is
like that.
Turfy, if there's an Ultimath port, Ryan gonna hear me screaming from Georgia all the way to Jacksonville.
He's not lying. I will. I'll actually hear that in the middle of the night and be like, what the hell is Blue screaming about? And then I'll have to look it up.
It would be like 7 o'clock in the morning. You'll hear it, and you'll be like, who the heck is yelling at 7 o'clock in the morning? You check Twitter, you see me freaking out, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I'm seeing some shots of some of the crowds over at Evo Japan. Ricky Ortiz, she just tweeted out like a video showing some stuff. Oh, they got a demo of Samurai Showdown there, too. Huh, that's neat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I forgot. Oh, my gosh. I completely forgot about Samurai Showdown coming out this year.
Oh, that's definitely still not making the evil lineup, though.
No, because I think that game is pretty far away as far as like a release date is concerned. But I'm just saying, like, I totally forgot about that game coming out.
Yeah, same.
Like, all the other things that are coming out and everything, I totally forgot about Samurai Showdown. And it's like, it actually looks decent. Like, it's Street Fighter 4's design, but better. So, yeah, I totally forgot about Samurai Showdown.
I like how you said that. It's Street Fighter 4's engine, but better.
I mean, it is.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
I'm not sugarcoating it. It's what it is.
I'm looking at.
I can't believe I totally forgot about that.
I'm looking at what games come out this year. Okay, that seemed like Samurai Showdown's the last one.
Yeah, so the Grand Blue Versus. I'm just thinking fighting games now. So yeah, because Mortal Kombat 11 comes out April, which I hope it does well. I've been bit by the NetherRealm bug too many times, so I'm gonna kind of pass on it and wait.
Yeah, I just never could get into NRS games to save my life.
Yeah, I mean, it looks awesome. Like graphically and everything, the games always have looked good. But
yeah, it looks cool.
It will be hot for like a month or two, and then it will just die down.
Oh my god, I forgot. The Ultimate Fighting game. This could actually make the Evo lineup, Brian.
Which one's
Power
this?
Rangers, Battle of the Grid.
I forgot about that. I did forget about Power Rangers. I did forget. That comes out in April as well.
Yep.
I totally forgot about Power Rangers. Battle of the Grid, Power for the Grid, whatever it was. But it's a 3v3 fighting game too.
Yep.
You know, Capcom really screwed up the team games. They really did. When everyone saw MVCI and how it was going to be complete trash, everyone's like, hey, we can make a team fighting game. Let's go for it.
Wait. So this is Capcom offering? Yes, I can finally get into the market.
Right. That's kind of what it was. And it was just like, all right, so Bandai Namco, along with Arc Systems, decides to do Dragon Ball Fighters. Oh.
No,
Arc Systems decided to take all their franchises and put it in BB Tag and make that. And now Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, or whatever it is also a 3v3 fighting game. And it's just like, there's a lot of team games out there all of a sudden.
Yeah, I absolutely forgot like half of these games existed. But the very interesting thing is just like, you look at it and you're like, I forgot you were this. Or you look at other games and you're like, yeah, if Marvel were doing better, you would not be surviving right now.
Yeah, sheesh.
Like,
It's
BB Tag
amazing.
would not be as big as it is if Marvel actually did something.
Well, no, like, if Marvel played like BB Tag.
No, I think Marvel had a good game system. It just everything else just looked.
I'm just saying, like, if it was even remotely close to that and everything. Oh, now we got some DOA footage going on right now. All right, I'm gonna mute the game capture here with BB Tag, and let's throw on just for some background stuff. Let's throw on the
March.
what DOA.
Yeah.
I think it's like March 1st. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. I think it comes out then. So they're getting ready for the exhibition here.
No, I'm just
Huh?
I'm looking at like all the sponsors for ELO. Bandai Namco not there in any capacity. It's not a sponsor.
That's crazy. And that's probably why Dragon Ball FighterZ also maybe didn't make it.
That is exactly what came through my mind. Yeah, Bandai's not on there. Freaking Twitter's on here.
Ah, man. Yeah, so we'll have some DOA 6 action going on here.
High score girl.
Yes, they're introducing the players that are part of this exhibition. Is what's going on?
Probably.
Or just announcing some players. This guy's wearing the Bayman cap.
I just turned on the stream, so I have no idea what's going on.
Neither do I. But, you know, it is what it is.
That's it. That's Evil Japan for you.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like any Japanese tournament, to be honest.
Yeah, basically. It is exactly what it is. So,
Oh, yeah, by the way. I definitely started a fire.
with your tweets,
Yep.
people complaining a bunch. I'm going to pull it up on my phone here. Let's
People
see.
are like, wait, I'm out. Why is it 2 out of 3?
Let's see.
Hopefully the character. Oh, so they're teaching like, oh, here's how you play DOA.
Yeah, basically. Which is cool. I mean, like, it definitely is a rock, paper, scissors system, but it's implemented in a very unique way. Like, it doesn't work like where if you just mash hold the entire time. Like, you actually have to predict whether the strike's going to be a high, a mid, or a low to be able to counter the hold correctly and stuff. So that's kind of cool when that's on right. Let's see. What is...
That's why I definitely could not play this game, because I would be like, wait, I have to raid people? God dang it.
Which is the most difficult thing there is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so...
Like, freaking, I was playing, a friend of mine who was playing Wall Taker. I did not block a single DP that he threw out. And he did a lot.
Oh, jeez. It's like that, huh?
It wasn't, like, bad, but I was just like, come on, that should block us by now.
Yeah, I started to get a better understanding, though, of, like, how things worked in the game.
That's good.
So, figured as long as I had that going, that's all that mattered. So as long as I'm getting a better understanding of it. Now, granted, I was playing Kasumi for most of the time, too, and Kasumi's, like, a super easy beginner character to do stuff with. But then I bought, after the beta, I did go ahead and buy DOA 5, just to... Because it looked like the majority of the strings and combos were going to be the same for the most part, as far as like carrying over into 6. It was just going to be some different mechanic changes. And as soon as I tried out Hitomi, I was like, oh, yeah, this would be my character I'll play. Yeah, some danger zone shots here. We got the crowd pushing Jan Lee back in. We got a tentacle. Really,
That's a state transition.
yeah, really suspect-looking tentacle thing in the top right of the screen there. Zach getting carried off by a pterodactyl, and then the new character Brad about ready to get chomped on by a T-Rex. I do appreciate the fact though that they are like trying to make this like more serious, you know what I mean?
Right.
We got this guy. I guess that's a player that's going to be showing off the game. Ooh, they got different monitors. Yeah, Alienware. So they're playing this game on PCs? Huh. So the demo they're using is the PC port. That's interesting.
Oh, wow. Won a tournament in DOA 5 for 3 years.
How popular is DOA in Japan?
Huh?
How popular is DOA in Japan?
Pretty popular, if I remember correctly.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't think it's like as big as like other games, but it still has like a cult following.
Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, so I guess they're just going over the rule set for this exhibition.
Right. One. First to 3, 60 seconds. Well, I did not read the rest. God dang it. 2 out of 3. Okay.
This dude got some red hair going right now. Someone did a meme of Mr. X doing the let me in, let me in.
God. No.
Oh, jeez.
There's the reason why I don't play like horror games.
You get spooked easy?
Yes. Very, very, very much so.
Nothing wrong with that. I've been enjoying Resident Evil 2, though. A lot. So we got this first match here between Rock and AKA. I like how it says fighting style for the super soldier dude is defensive hold style. And then everything's classified. And then the other dude has said his fighting style was sneaky.
Yeah.
Sneaky. This dude's a sneaky individual.
Sneaky.
Sneaky. Oh, man. I was thinking about doing some BB tag tonight, but now I kind of want to see these exhibitions before calling it a night, I guess. Oh, I'm going to play them. Well, no, because tomorrow night I'll stream. I'll do stream watch me for BB tag tomorrow night, so.
Well, you could do the BB tag stream, and then like there's like a break where they do Guilty Gear, so you can do that.
Yeah, potentially. All right, so let's see. This is this Helena and Honoka. Yep. So that is a very small looking stage. Are they doing a button check, it looks like? Looks like it. Yeah, I guess they were just testing things. That's interesting, though, that they're running the game on PC.
That probably just because the build is late.
Could
It's
be.
more up to date.
There's FPS drops on this demo. Oh, no. So
Is
FPS
it?
drops on the demo, or is it maybe my... No, my stream's not dropping anything. I thought maybe that there's a frame drops on my stream, but there isn't. All right, so here we go. Let's see some of this gameplay. Oh, Honoka. A little backdrop. Honoka is kind of like a mixed character, right? Like she just mixes a bunch of different styles.
She's like, I can't remember what fighting style she had, but she's a mix of a grappler and a just pure striker.
Okay, I gotcha. All right. Oh no, that was on their end. That was not on mine. Oh, a nice hold. High counter hold.
So the water, the river, the stream, so to say, also plays a good element in the stage.
Oh, they're in Jurassic World. Please take them
Uh-oh.
upstairs. Yay!
Oh no, she's scrolling down.
Oh, there's a slide.
It's like a water park, basically. That was
I wanted to see if she actually fell onto the slide. I felt like that would have been a bad idea.
yeah. This is a far drop.
Everybody in Twitch chat just like, she's dead. She's literally dead.
I mean, that was like a 500-foot fall. The way it looked. Yeah, she's definitely like a mix of different characters. Like now she's doing like a bunch of wrestling throws. And I seen her do like the Hitomi string and now doing like different throws and stuff like that and everything.
By the way, did the meters move? Or did they make the meter smaller?
No, it looks like they're the same size.
Are they?
Yeah.
I thought they're smaller from when we played it.
The beta?
Yeah. I don't remember them being that small.
No, I think they're about the same way it looks.
I'm starting to get paranoid.
Yeah. You're looking it up? You're gonna try to compare?
Oh yes.
Blue, that's what I appreciate about you. You're not afraid to look stuff up, man.
I'm not afraid to look at it for a little bit.
It's all good. Ooh, that was kind of dope. Yeah, they're having screen issues though. It cuts out every once in a while. At least on their stream, anyway.
No, the meters are the same. All right.
Nah, that's kind of what I thought they were. I was like, they don't look smaller.
It was the PSN stuff that made it look bigger than what it was. To be honest, that was like.
Yeah, what the hell was that? Yeah, Honoka's a weird character. There's Helena. As graceful as she is.
So now they're changing the characters.
Character change.
Oh, so that's a character select screen. All right, that looks neat.
Yeah, I like it. There's Helena, and then Lei Feng was the other character I was thinking about maybe trying out.
I don't even know who the chick is.
Lei Feng?
Nope.
And some glasses. Good.
They threw glasses on him. Probably turn up the commentators a little bit. I have them down here.
Is it English?
The MCs are Japanese, but like the commentators are English. They're translating.
I don't even hear any English commentary. Maybe
Yeah.
because I don't have it super loud.
Yeah. Oh, this looks like it's This looks like a stage that's kind of like the final stage.
Wait, isn't this Nico's stage?
Yeah, looks like it. Ooh.
Oh, there goes the first part.
Damn. This guy's going in with Lei Feng.
I see. So is it possible that the walls would break on the stage? It would. Okay.
Yeah, you definitely hear the Japanese guys more than the English commentators.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's really apparent that it's all made of glass, would you say? So
Oh, I can hear them, but they're like, it's on and off.
Right, they're not saying a lot.
Yeah, the particles that.
Oh, yeah, he had the combo into the fatal blow, didn't he?
Yeah, but I think there's a mechanic in this game to where, like, you know, like how in Tekken, like, Paul can cancel into doing other things after the first part of his rage art, in a sense. It's a similar concept in this, where after you hit the first part of your fatal blow, if you hold down the hold button, you will actually stop your fatal blow and go for a different combo.
Right. I guess. But that would have killed. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, this guy went in with Lei Feng.
So were we able to see all the
He bodied that guy. Jesus.
Right to character select.
Well, I think they're sampling like different characters for each one, so they always go back to character select and just choose different characters.
Okay. So in this new Dead or Alive, there are various stages. And are
La
there
Mariposa.
each stages, or would it vary?
Glad you know the names. I sure as heck don't.
Well, because I bought DOA 5.
Alright, good stuff.
And this guy's staying with Lei Feng too.
They're probably still doing tournament rules where you can't switch.
Yeah.
Why did that do so much?
That was a lot of damage. Holy cow.
Why did that do so much damage?
Oh, wow. She like legit jumped off like the ropes and stuff. Yeah, capoeira. She's got capoeira skills and she's a wrestler?
Why did that do so much damage? I'm sorry, I'm still on that.
It might have been a counter. So if the guy threw out a hold and that guy did a throw, he'll get like counter hit damage on the throw.
I know, but that was like a good 40%.
That's a ton of damage. That was cool. Ooh, boy. That should kill, yep.
I see.
Isn't it the same? And also, isn't it the same dojo from 5?
Looks like it, yeah. Looks like Milla's stage.
Yeah.
Huh. Huh.
What the frick?
That was kind of dope.
Okay. We're luchadors now.
Wow.
So
This is insane.
never take her to this stage ever.
No. I wonder if she could do that in previous games.
Such 1-9 motherfuckers.
That'd be kind of dope, actually, if she had a legit 619.
Oh yeah, did you see the news about like the APW dates and stuff like that?
Oh, AEW?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. You see, I saw it. I think sooner or later there's going to be an announcement that AEW is going to be doing a show at CEO.
Yeah, I saw it like June, unannounced event.
Yeah. Like that announcement will be coming soon.
That they were talking about
And then like after Alice said something, I'm like, oh yeah,
so
definitely.
is almost full.
Yeah. Well, because I think the rumor was last year. No, actually, llRCBll told me this up front when I had him on when we were doing the wrestling podcast stuff. he flat out said that there was a strong chance that he would have been able to get like Cody and the Young Bucks there. Oh wow!
What the heck just happened?
She did a freaking jumped off the rope and Hurricane Rana.
She did a flying hurricane. Okay, sure.
Wow. That was.
Did she just fly?
That stopped me mid-track. Jesus. But yeah, he was talking about like if there wasn't a conflicting date with Cody and the Young Bucks with what they had committed to another event, that they would have been at that CEO Cross New Japan event.
And that would have been sick.
Yeah. Which now, I don't know what's happening with Cody, because didn't he just have like knee surgery or something? I thought I saw that on his Twitter.
I think so. So he may be out for a while.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be back. I want to say he'd be back before the charity event in Jacksonville.
Yeah, which I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping they don't schedule that date for when AX is.
I can see like if they announce that date, AS, you're gonna be like conflicted. You're gonna be like, I'm going to Anime Expo.
Dude, I was conflicted when they announced that they were doing the Las Vegas show. Like I was almost contemplating saying, "Hey, look, sorry, I'm not going to Combo Breaker, but I'm going to go to Double or Nothing." But nah, we already booked all of our stuff for Combo Breaker, so.
So he's really looking forward to the new features.
Hey guys,
this new
quick announcement. I am going to go to the show called Double or Nothing. I'll see you guys at Combo Breaker on like Saturday.
Yeah, wouldn't have been the case. Oh, you're going to be at Final Round, right?
Yep.
I will see you there.
Yeah.
Are you competing in anything?
BB Tag and Dragon Ball.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going as a spectator.
Smart idea.
Yeah. After hearing some of the horror stories and the fact that Shinobi's not running anime for Final Round anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, are we gonna see Nico? You gonna see new character? We haven't seen much Nico footage.
Have there been any Nico footage? That's like the one character that I was like, she looks cool. I may play her.
Really?
Like out of the like other characters that I've seen DOA. Yeah, I don't really care about Hayabusa. Ayate is kind of cool, but Nico is like the one person I want.
That goes against your pro tag.
Not good because you call her villain, right?
3D games are just typically the one time I ever go against my pro tag thing. Like freaking Soul Calibur, when I played that, I played Kalik.
He's still kind of pro tag.
Yeah, see? And then for Tekken, I play Harong.
Oh, here we go. All right, yeah. So we're going to see some Nico. Let's check her out. Oh, and we got Tina. Tina was the other character I was looking at. She has the booty bump for her blowback move. Are they fighting on a pirate stick? Whoa!
Oh!
She has an OTG. Interesting. And Saguri.
Freaking Twitch chat is making me laugh now. Anytime Nico is just doing something, I just see someone in Twitch chat being like, Nico, Nico, me? Yeah,
I got a full screen, so I'm not looking at Twitch chat.
That is probably the right idea.
Dude, that's what I do usually. Like the only time I pay attention to Twitch chat is when I'm streaming. If I'm watching something else, whatever thing, I'm usually muting or like disabling like me seeing any comments from Twitch chat.
I only do that when it's like super big streams.
Yeah.
Like.
Ooh, dang.
Ow.
Doing some chain wrestling stuff. Uh-oh.
That's it?
All the wrestling holds. Woo! Ooh! Oh wow, that might be death. Wow!
Wow! I like this. I like her.
Just that one sequence.
So how are we able to know
I like her a lot.
they use the new system of Fatal Rush? Is there some indication?
Dang, that's already a ton of damage. Holy cow!
I see. I see.
You got a teleport?
I see.
Sheesh.
I see.
Oh my God! Just threw her against the ladder.
I am the ladder.
Uh-oh, getting close. Wow.
Just empty jump low.
That was crazy.
The most
Look at this dude being all smug. He's like, yeah, I like this.
He's like, yeah, you saw the 2-hit combo? Yeah, that killed you.
Oh my gosh. That's insane. That's crazy.
Nico looks so whack. I disagree, Twitch chat. I think she looks cool as crap.
It's kind of interesting to see what they're doing with this.
Like, I would definitely need to watch, like, a guide for how to play her. Oh,
Yeah.
they...
Alright, there we go. We got Brad, or Diego, I mean. I think I called him Brad because he looks like Brad from Virtual Fighter. A little bit. And then Ayane.
Remember Virtual Fighter? Like, one of my friends is super into Virtual Fighter, but it's just like, when's the last time I had a game?
So
Yeah.
Diego, along with the other
Dude,
It's not
guys
Dengeki.
Ayane is another character that's just like, she's just crazy. All the different kick moves that she's able to do. Like, she's super mobile.
They seem to be very good at using it already.
Okay, so, like, the one thing about me when it comes to fighting games is, like, their story, because that's how I, like, really connect with characters. I'm like, okay, if I actually wanted to play a female, I'd probably go Ayane, because it's like her backstory is so brutal.
I see.
Yeah. I guess she's been through some stuff.
Yeah, she's been through a lot. You're like, oh, I'm actually your sister, but everybody in the freaking village hate me.
With Diego.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. This soccer kicked. It's crazy.
I love how many holes he tried to do at that one moment.
Oh, he's getting comboed up right now. Yeah, she's super quick, but...
Yeah, like, you see the Diego just keep going for holds.
Yeah. Oof.
New character Diego. He's from New York. And applied
Diego's... they confirmed Diego's a New Yorker.
Beautiful story.
Yeah, beautiful story. So he's actually fighting on the street, so Street Fighter
see.
style.
I see.
Ow.
Ow. Yeah, that was good damage. But the wake up low. That was one thing it took me a while to adjust to, is the fact that the DOA wake up, like they're fully invol. I was trying to treat it like Tekken, where like I can OTG them before they woke up and everything. And the game was like, nah, not the case.
Oh, is that really?
Yeah. Like, that was throwing me off. Like, as soon as they're active, waking up and stuff like that, they're invol. The only thing you could do is, like, if you projected that they were going to wake up with a low or high, you could do, like, a hold to counter it. But that was it.
Alright.
Hey, well, it's 12:30 already. Sheesh. I think they were only doing a few matches of this exhibition, so probably gonna do this in it. Whoa, Nico.
What
Okay.
the frick is this outfit?
And then Christy. It's like Christy and her little sister.
Oh, God.
So, what is the characteristics?
It's what it is, basically.
It looks very Japanese.
No, I was looking at the combo. The
Oh,
lightning starter combo.
yeah. Damn. Nico,
I really like the lightning effects on this.
Yeah.
On her.
Jesus. Nico, please.
Isn't like Nico supposed to be like 16 or something.
I think she's 18. Oh, stage transition.
You're not dead. You're not dead yet.
No, not yet.
To a lower part of the stage.
It's like it's kind of like Hayabusa's stage, sort of looks like. It's very reminiscent of Ninja Gaiden, just about.
Gee, that empty jump below would just kiss a lot of people.
Yeah.
Randomly.
Oh, wow. That was kind of sick.
Oh.
Oh, getting close. Getting up. Yeah.
Oh.
Was he wave dashing with Nico?
Yeah, I saw the wave dashing between all when they were all playing.
Not sure. She has a wave dash, huh? Huh. Interesting.
I think you can kind of do it with everybody in the cast.
Hmm. Yep. Okay, Nico's interesting. She's got some unique stuff with her lightning abilities.
Yeah, Nico's 18.
She is 18?
Yeah. Which means the internet will have a field day.
Oh, yeah, they will. Especially with this outfit.
So that pretty much like a guard cancel kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, it's a guaranteed, it's basically a guaranteed hold is what it is. So, like, you don't have to predict. You use up a half bar to just get a hold. And it doesn't matter if it's a high, low, or mid. It's just a guaranteed hold. So, it's basically, in a sense, it works like an alpha counter to reset your neutral.
Final round.
Jeez.
This guy's getting a lot of counters now. A lot of holds. Oh!
Oh.
That was pretty powerful. Oh, that must be like her blowback. Oh, launched.
Oh. You missed. You missed.
So she just used up her gauge.
That sucks. Yeah, she has no meter, too. She's going to have to work hard. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, that's it, yep.
Break your neck.
Damn. Yeah, Nico's cool. She's got some cool stuff. Not gonna lie.
I need a lot of Nico for this now.
Granted, she's not Hitomi, but she's got some cool stuff.
It's like weird because I remember like back, it was like super early Twitter where it's like, what fighting game element do you most associate yourself to? I'm like, I guess lightning. Because a lot of my characters like have lightning-ish moves.
Narukami, Kai. When you played Gear, you played Kai Kisuke.
Yeah, and Sin as well.
Sin had some of that.
Yeah.
So I'd ask Aka for his comments.
Everybody else is kind of like darkness.
Mm.
Because he made it to the final match. He wants to
For you, it's just punching people. But I guess fire.
You know what's funny though? You remember who I played in Guilty Gear, right?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
We're having some technical difficulties.
Eno.
In their comments.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sure he said something very funny.
I was thinking May, but I'm like, no, that's Rob.
Yeah, Rob played May. Although I was messing around with May as a secondary.
And I'm crossing fingers that
But yeah, I was an Eno main for Guilty Gear.
because that is the main
I guess it would be fire though,
match.
to be honest.
I'm sure all of you,
As far as other, you know,
and Dead or Alive 6.
as far as like if I had to choose an element that works best with me, I would think it would be
I'm
fire.
sure they're both game players, so they want to win.
So more Nico, huh?
I hope they would focus more
More Nico.
on
More
being
Nico.
entertainer
And we have
showing all the
La Mary
gimmicks
Persa.
and using the holds.
I hate you for the glasses. Love you for the outfit.
Yeah, those glasses look kind of weird.
Twitch chat. Shoot bikini, you coward.
This is final match. The stage.
Yeah, game.
Wow, the game was super fast.
Yeah, it did. At least on PC for sure.
Yeah, this was the stage that was
It's interesting to say the least.
Miyabi.
Makoto, what's up? How you doing, man? Just checking out some of the Evo Japan footage that's going right now, and they're doing a DOA 6 exhibition. So myself and Blue are checking it out.
There's always subtle nuances that's hard to explain.
Wait, it's still going. It's still going.
Jesus! What was that, like a 60% combo?
Yep. That was off lightning. That starter.
Wow. Yeah, Nico is...
So if you get that, probably like a very slow mid.
Yeah.
If you get hit by that, have fun.
Yeah, she's...
This Miyabi stage,
Nico's got some stuff, man.
one player tries to blow away the other. If
Oh,
that succeeds,
La Mariposa lost her
a certain
lost her
gimmick
mask.
show up.
So the gimmick of the stage
You're going the same to my family.
is usually pushing the opponent over to that
Oof.
I see the
back
back.
down.
That's kind of...
Actually going
That's kind of savage.
going over to the
She's an 18-year-old girl. Wait, you think she doesn't know what savage is?
No.
Oh wait, so you can go further into the stage.
Yeah, like you can like go into different aspects of it. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie, that's kind of cool. Like where there's the stage has like different dimensions. So they were going down that little alley a little bit and everything. And if they kept going down that alley, they could have went to a different part of that stage. That's interesting.
I wonder if it still resets you back at where the default area is, though.
Maybe, potentially. I don't know how that design would work per se when it comes to that. But like the fact that they went like that.
That's why probably that one stage we saw with the button check at the very beginning, it probably big because it's just one very narrow hallway.
Yeah. Oh, back to Diego now.
So this costume that Diego is currently wearing is one of the costume sets that
I like how every time Diego shows up on screen, Twitch has like bring back the Nico just as when you.
some of the other use like
Yeah, I say I got Twitch chat minimalized, so I was watching the full screen.
Like I said, I just read it because of people being stupid.
Yeah. Jesus, that was a quick round. God. That was brutal.
What is this outfit though?
With Brad? Or Diego? I keep calling him Brad. Damn it. I got Virtual Fighter on the mind, man.
Yeah, like is he about to go to like a bar?
I don't know if it's like a MMA. It's supposed to be MMA style or what? I don't know. He's a Street
Look
Fighter.
how much damage it does.
That was a long throw animation. I heard Kanrana. Yeah, they need to fix, they need to fix their feed,
I
though.
want you to watch how much damage that.
Oh, guard break.
enhancements that we had for GLA6 is the depiction of the sweat and dirt. So as the battle progresses, the outfit
Damn.
will also start
Got
like
a couple counters there.
Kind of tearing
Dude, I will say the graphics of this game is amazing.
Yeah,
Like, they did a really good job with the graphics.
they definitely improved from 5.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's still 5S, but you can definitely see like how every aspect of like it changed.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
they're
jeez.
kind of sweating now and stuff.
God
like that.
dang. Punched the mask right off her.
actually hitting her face, her mask is like torn apart, and now she's
She doesn't have a mask anymore.
Double back fist, because why not?
All right, Diego, I need you to lose this so I can watch some more.
You want to go back to Nico?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nico's cool. She looks cool. I'm not gonna deny that.
Oh my god.
That was kind of ridiculous.
Well, I need to go for now.
That's it. Oh, no, Makoto, it's all good. To be honest, like, we were thinking about playing a little bit, but we were talking about, like, Blue and I were just kind of going over Anime Ascension this weekend as well as Evo Japan and, like, kind of what to watch for and everything so like that. And by the time we had finished that discussion and everything, we saw that the Evo stuff was starting up for Evo Japan and wanted to check out the DOA 6 exhibition. So we didn't do any BB Tag games tonight, but I might try to do a couple tomorrow night before the BB Tag tournament begins tomorrow night for Evo Japan. Oh, and I also have DOA 6 pre-ordered as well. It's going to be the first like DOA game I actually play. I played the beta for when it dropped everything, enjoyed it, and I actually bought 5 to mess around with it and try to figure things out, and really liked Hitomi. So Hitomi is going to be my main in the game. So I can't wait for that.
Actually, now that I think about it, this is the only time that they're showing DOA this weekend. So they may show something now.
Oh, like another trailer, or like another announcement?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. How about this? We get a live reaction if they show something.
Either that or
yeah, definitely, dude. Yeah, we'll definitely get some games in DOA as well. And I'm gonna be learning that game pretty hardcore too. Like, it's funny because I was actually talking with like Lord Xavier and a couple of those guys that play the game a lot. That's up in Northeast and everything. I talked with them, or not with them per se, but like talked to them in Discord and things along those lines. So they're going to show me some Hitomi stuff, which I'm looking forward to. But I did come across another guy that's like really good friends with those guys. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Ooh, what'd they give him?
I'm not sure.
He gave him something.
So he hopes that all the players watching.
Oh, so it was just a single elimination.
Ah, okay. So exhibition's done then.
Dang it! No more Nico.
You wanted more Nico. Oh,
Yes, I literally do. I think he was cool.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
So that was the very exciting exhibition match, but this is the main event of this session. We'll be releasing new information about Better Life 6, and the information will be given by Mr. Shimbor.
Oh, all right. Looks like they're going to start showing something.
Okay.
Oh, so they're doing a world tour.
Who is surprised? Not me. So, Ryan, you still don't think it's going to be at EVO?
And it'll be a world tour, as we have been saying, and preliminary matches will be held in...
I'm listening to what the people are saying right now.
Okay.
What? How much did they say that was?
The prize pool?
Yeah.
$100,000.
So that's what, 100 million yen?
No, it's 1,000 mon yen, so 1,000 yen. With total up to $100,000 in US, about 100,000.
Gotcha. Okay, so they are going to do a world championship. Maybe then. That might as well be an Evo event then,
obviously enjoy
if that's going to be the case.
and compete using this Dead or Alive 6.
Okay, so now to the next topic. So we're actually calling this the deluxe demo. Will be exclusive
Oh, alright, so they're gonna release a demo
to the PlayStation Store and
that
also
for
Xbox
weekend
One
you can
mobile
play
players
all
on
the
Microsoft
characters?
Store.
Huh.
Playable February 22nd and run through February 24th. The upcoming demo will consist of online ranked and lobby.
Yeah, it seemed like they're gonna be a beta from the 23rd to the 24th on PS4 and Xbox One. You can play all 24 characters, and you can do stuff like training mode. You can do a little bit of the story. Oh no, you can do story mode, some of it. Training mode with only 4 characters, so probably the 4 ninjas, and then online.
That's neat. Well, at least they're doing another, and that's literally a few days before the game officially releases.
1 week.
Yeah.
They won't cry, would they?
Well, no, not even. Like 4 or 5 days.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's February. God dang it.
It's pretty heartbreaking when you need to beat somebody that's crying.
Man,
Hey,
if you guys had a beta on PC, you would data mine the crap out of it. Get out.
Yeah, I totally would. But yep, there's Hitomi right there in her karate outfit.
And there's Nico on the very bottom.
Mila as well.
I don't care about anybody else on this cast right now. I just want to see more.
So we're going to talk about Season Pass.
Okay, so there will be a season pass.
Looks like is it 2 of them? 2 separate packs?
62
Yeah.
additional costumes.
Jesus.
It seems these are costume though. These are costume fit.
Happy wedding costumes. Look at that, they're so cute.
They're cute.
Oh, Kasumi in a wedding dress.
So the main man,
Who's that other one? Is that Marie Rose?
cosplaying.
Yeah, that's Marie.
He's in that tuxedo.
Bayman doesn't look like he's real happy about being
He
in a
looks like
tux.
EC3. He looks like EC3.
He does. He does. He does look like EC3. That is EC3. Holy cow. It absolutely is EC3. You're not wrong about that.
I just saw that. I was like, wait, hold on. That looked way too real.
So Season Pass, it's not just this.
Damn.
I don't see a single person mentioning it on Twitch chat. I'm mad.
Damn.
More outfits for these two, probably. It seems like.
Nico and the wing girl.
Who purchased the Season Pass.
I see.
I'm mad that they're not talking much about the Pro Tour. They're like, it's a thing.
Probably because it probably might be still in development or something like that.
Oh, remember that? Remember when we got tricked by that one? It was
Yeah.
literally last year though.
Dragon Ball Fighters?
Well, that one and Arc Revo. So both anime games.
Oh yeah, Arc Revo's still in development. We're only 2 events in, but we're still in development.
We're 5 events in, and we still don't know how many people qualify.
Ooh.
That's DOA. So
Wait a minute.
some characters going to have costumes that look like King of Fighters characters. It's the same way with like they did with Guilty Gear and DOA 5.
Right, but is there going to be KOF characters in DOA? I mean, remember they had Mai.
Okay.
They had Mai in DOA 5.
Mai going to be who?
Yeah, somebody else.
Which is a secret.
So is Mai coming back?
No, they're saying Mai will be like a costume
Oh.
for a character.
Dude,
Her
she
and somebody
looks,
else.
dude, she looked so good in DOA 5 too. They did a really good job with her in DOA 5.
Wait, she could actually be a character. I don't know. I'm just assuming.
That King of Fighters is letting us use another character. And they're making
Female Terry. Frick you.
other characters, but we'll find sooner or later.
Female Terry.
So please,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Separately, but will also be included in the season pass.
I see.
So these are going to be available for purchase.
Yeah, there's a bunch of DLC stuff coming up. Get ready to spend your wallets.
Jesus.
Well, that's the way though. That's how they get their
Oh,
money.
totally, yeah. Because people will buy costumes. Like, it don't matter. People will throw some money at some costumes.
People will throw money at costumes. You don't believe me? Look at Street Fighter.
I mean, I sure as heck bought every single Chun-Li costume for SF5. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie about that at all.
Chun-Li costume?
Huh?
You said you bought every single Chun-Li costume?
Just about, yeah.
How many costumes is that? Doesn't she have the most out of like everybody?
I think so. I think it's accurate.
It's like either her or Ibuki.
Yeah, I think it's her for sure. I did also buy Cammy and the Jill Valentine costume too.
Oh yes, Kimmy wear pants.
Yes. But I also like Jill too, so it's like that was like a no-brainer. I had to get that one.
Like I said, I don't know anything about Resident Evil. Everybody was like going mad about Jill and Wesker. I'm like, I know who Wesker is because of Marvel. Who the frick is Jill?
Yeah, well, I mean, Marvel 2? I mean, Jill Valentine was in Marvel 2?
I literally only played Marvel 2 once in my entire life, and it was because I was at a cosplay contest, and they literally had nothing else to do but to play video games.
Oh, okay.
Thank you all very much.
So all I did was freaking play. What was my team? My team was like Ken, Ryu, and somebody else.
Yeah.
Ken, Ryu, the Strider. There it is.
All
And it
right.
was freaking Xbox 360, so I had no idea what to do.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I think that's it as far as all that stuff. I do appreciate you coming through though, man, and you know, sharing your thoughts and insight on the weekend's events and all that stuff and everything, kind of giving your thoughts on what to expect with the upcoming you know, patch notes and announcements and all that stuff and everything, man. So I greatly appreciate you taking the time to do that this evening. Especially with me kind of asking you a little late and stuff like that too, because I was like, this will be kind of cool. So I appreciate you doing that, man.
Yeah, no worries. Glad to help any way I can help the AFGC.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. And I know you stay in tune with that
Oh
stuff.
wait,
and
is
everything.
this what you're talking about?
Huh?
Is this what you're talking about?
Yes, this was. This was
Oh
like, it
my
was like
God,
a
this is
random
weird.
commercial. Like, look at this. These guys are like dressed up as like One Piece characters.
A Moose's Chopper. This is freaking real.
Is Chopper the Moose?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was.
That is actually hilarious.
I did not know what that was. I just saw that and I was like, why are these people dressed up as One Piece characters?
It's like a weird Nami, a weird Luffy, a weird Sanji, and a Moose.
Oh man, it's good stuff. So, but yeah, man. I know, like I said, we definitely planned on getting everyone together too to talk about the Grand Blue news, if there's going to be anything of significance with Grand Blue versus when that news drops on March 10th, which is a Sunday, by the way, too. Kind of see what that's going to be about. I know, obviously, there's going to be a lot of stuff with if there is something announced with BB Tag. Ooh, wait a minute, hold on. This is interesting. So Million Arthur is going to come to Steam.
Wait, did it say that?
Yeah. At the bottom.
Oh, God. God dang it. That means I didn't have to buy this game.
Yeah. Coming summer.
Wow.
Steam.
Well, guess I got some news to post on freaking AFTC. God dang it.
Yep. Might as well go ahead and share that news.
Yep. All right, Evo, please tell me you don't have that bull crap thing where I have to be like subscribed.
Are you talking about trying to pull like a screenshot or something, or
Yeah.
a clip or something like that?
Oh, I should have clipped it. Oh no, frig me.
Well, can you clip ads? Or is this in their... Oh, it is in their thing, so yeah. Probably could have.
I think I got it. I think I just saved it.
Look at me. Look at me helping you. Look at me helping you do your thing, Blue.
Yay.
That's what it's all about, man. Give you the ideas. Yo, clip this.
Hey,
this is the
you always need
commercial.
help every once in a while.
Yeah. And Million Arthur's coming to Steam.
I can't believe this is real.
That,
If you told me any other video game was going to come to Steam, I didn't think it was going to be Million Archer. To be completely honest.
yeah, it makes me curious about it, to say the least. As far as like if it's how much traction it's gaining in Steam. What is up with these Japanese commercials?
Yeah, Japanese commercials are weird.
Like, what is this mouse thing? Those are just mouse. Oh God, they were literally doing this. Oh man, that's good stuff. That's great. That's wonderful. It's a good place to end tonight. So, but yeah, man, dude, seriously, I appreciate you coming through, man, and
No problem.
talk about stuff, and we'll definitely do this again as well. And I try to include some more of our guys in it, like maybe have Zen in there, have Carrie in,
Right.
and just kind of like give viewpoints on things and stuff like that, because I think it is kind of cool to do things like that in that regard. So, and I do appreciate you guys checking out the stream tonight and everything. I do apologize we didn't really do any BB tag matches, mainly because, like I said, there was a bunch of stuff that was just going on after we did our discussion and everything, and I was just like, I'll check this out and everything. But I'll try to do a couple of BB tag matches tomorrow night before the BB tag stream coverage begins. And Blue, you said that was going to be 10 p.m. Eastern. That pool play will start getting streamed for BB tag, correct?
Yep.
So 10 p.m. Eastern, and that will go till about 2 o'clock a.m. Eastern time before they go into top 64. Is that what you said?
Yes.
All right, so then top 64 will then go from 2 a.m. to about 4 a.m.
You know something I just noticed though? I'm like doing this stuff for the Million Archer Arcade Blood.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever seen this font. I don't think I ever seen English font for the game. For the title.
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking around. I don't see any version of Million Archer Arcade Blood where it's English. Where the main title is in English. It's always in little subtitles.
I don't think you're wrong, actually. Because I know, like, whenever I boot it up, it's definitely the Japanese version.
Like, check,
Did you just send out a tweet?
yeah, check now.
Yeah, no, that's totally different. That is English.
Yeah, everything that's in the small font would be the main title.
Right. Let me pull it up here just for context. Yeah. No, you're definitely right. For sure. Yeah, because I've never seen that before either. Interesting. So.
And I just saw that I had the white part on the end. God dang it.
All good. It's to your credit, it's 1 a.m. and you're breaking news. So it's all good.
It's 1 a.m. and barely awake.
All good. So, all right, guys. Again, do appreciate you guys coming through. Definitely will be back tomorrow night. I'll try to do a couple BB tag matches to start the stream, but then when 10 p.m. hits, we'll change the stream over to kind of be in like a watch with Evo Japan BB tag action. So that'll be the plan for tomorrow night. Blue, you got anything else you want to add before we wrap it up, man?
Nothing really. Just follow AFTC news, as I'll be trying to keep up with that. I'll be doing updates with who makes it into top 8 for all the Arc Rebel games.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be updating the scores as the tournament happens. So if you want to look at the scoreboard for every Arc Rebel game as it happens, go and check out AFTC news.
Gotcha. All right, man. Well, again, appreciate you coming through, dude. And I'll definitely hit you up again next time to have you on whenever there's a discussion point that needs to be made or anything. All right?
All right.
Awesome. All right, guys. Again, appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys coming through. I'll see y'all tomorrow night with some BB tag action, as well as watching some of the BB tag tournament footage from Evo Japan. Until then, see you guys tomorrow night.